All right, detractors, gather around. It's Sunday. Let's take a look and see what happened on Friday night. We already know, but that's okay. Jax came in and did exactly what he was supposed to do, and we love him for it. Dropping $100 on Phil. We do have a clip here from Snorpernell, so let's take a peek.
Slide. Hell!
I didn't do anything. I did EX upper, nothing. Yeah. We have a cheater. 100%. First match is a cheater. 100% first match is a cheater. So go fuck yourself. 100% first match is a blatant cheater. You're perfect parrying me? From a neutral jump random kick, you're perfect parrying me. No, you're not. I tell you right now, that guy's a cheater. Yeah, I'm gonna block him. Okay, so block them because they're a blatant cheater. I'll tell you right now, they're a scripter. 100%. Someone who basically was waiting for me to play today and is cheating and scripting and getting perfect parries.
Okay, Phil, if that's what you want to be, you fucking yellow-bellied chicken coward, go for it.
I don't know how to get in on him. I can't get in on him at all. Like, I don't know what to do to get into him because of his pokes. Again with that. I couldn't block. I can't block on reaction at all. I'm really trying. It's like very fucking delayed reactions when I'm doing stuff.
You suck.
That's stuff.
So that is what most of this video, is just him ranting about the game. So it is a longer clip though. Gonna go at 1.5 speed, and then when it's done, we'll go and see what's going on with Raw Philipper because he's back today. Like I say, Jax came out and gave him $100, which we knew was going to happen. For those of you that are channel members, Patrick is here. Your thumbs down, Patrick. Philly Mays is here again. For those that are channel members, I think that's everything else that I needed to say. I don't really have a whole lot to say about the gameplay, but it's just kind of fun to watch him get shit on. So
my standing medium. I couldn't do anything after my parry. I had nothing that would work. What am I supposed to do here? I literally can't stop it.
I like how just absolutely nothing changes. The one, honestly, really interesting thing, I guess, about this is that absolutely nothing has changed, but Jax came in, dropped the $100. Lisa Lou, aka Ryan, is always good for a few bucks through 50. He was at like $250, and Snorpernell will probably have it in here. He was actually begging for money at over $200 to quote unquote make up for the slow streams.
I literally couldn't stop the throw. There was nothing I could do that would stop the throw. See? So it's a stream sniper.
Excellent catch as well. Yes, he also shit on Jax Raxer because he sent a super chat and not a tip and then proceeded to kind of mock him in a way. That was pretty good too.
What? What? In the middle of me pressing, he just did random super and it works. Okay. So goodbye to the stream sniper. Now I blocked them. Just an idiot. Again, no one who knows how to play. 100% being a top tier. Play the pattern. Literally just interrupt everything I do with a fucking shitty pattern. You suck shit. You're also a poor sport. So fuck you. Now I'm just going to block you too. And I'm on to playing real... Again, I want to play real players. I don't want to play shitbags. This is it, right? Yep. Okay. So fuck you. Shitty player, shitty mentality. Goes right to top tier, plays a fucking pattern, dominates the worst character in the game who has no way to stop throw loops, and then fucking teabags like a fucking loser, a life loser, which they are. So, get blocked, bitch.
Sometimes Phil would insult other people or get into this really defensive mode where he would attack and just be very negative and toxic.
Oh, good jump, that's game. Level 3. Nice. Didn't fall for it this time. I could have played it safe because I had wind charges. I should have done a string into wind charges rather than going for the throw mix-up.
Judy,
I don't know why I just got hit. That was a mistake. Oh, what happened? I burned out. Shit. Oh, she just pressed the button and stuffed. That sucks. 100%. Because it's top tier, she stuffed me. Sucks ass.
complaining and making excuses like a whining, crying, tear-eyed baby.
There's nothing I can do. All I can do is guess super. See what I mean? There's no gameplay to it. There's no gameplay to what she just did to me. It's just a gameplay loop pattern in the corner. I can't stop it. Such nonsense. Oh, what? Okay, there was no kick.
Nice. Thank
Trolley, thank you for, this is where he's going to shit on Jax Raxer here. Trolley, thank you for the 5. I appreciate you. Thank you for the Patricks. The Patricks are here. It took me a couple of days, and I am sorry about that. And I'm glad that I was able to get it done. Yeah, he shits on Jax here. And then somebody further up in the chat said something about talking about his Code Violet. I don't know if it was a wage quit. I guess at some point his character was bleeding and she fell over dead and he pulled the hall what? And I don't know, I guess he just like got disillusioned with the game or something. We all knew that okay, not me, I didn't know anything about the game, but a lot of people suspected that once he got into the game, he wasn't going to like it. So it's not really, I don't want to say it's not interesting, because it is, but it's just like, we knew that, he wasn't going to play that game for very long. We kind of figured that he would find, any excuse to get rid of it once he realized, girls and boobies and what do I do?
Okay, there was no kick.
Nice. Thank you, Jax. Jax is back. I got a $50 tip from Lisa Lou. I have a hot list of fucking... I press the button and it sends out the fill signal. And then fucking all the whales start running in. With money bags. They run to the stream to save it.
That's right. I will ask for support on my own stream as much as I like, and you'll like it, and you'll shut up about it. Because I am putting out content, and if I say, hey, please support it, that's perfectly fine. If you disagree, get off the fucking internet and stop being a whiny bitch in my chat, because no one cares about you, especially your mom. Anyway. Let's get started. All right.
I thought we were going to get a little bit more than that. I wonder if Raw Phil's live is up from Friday, because I can just grab... I really want to get to that part where he was talking about, here it is. Okay, good. It's still up. Oh, bless you, Raphael. Bless you. I want to go to, because Jax Raxer fucking was just sitting there waiting to hand over that $100 before he even started the fucking game. He was there, but he hadn't even started the game. I just want to...
What is up, everybody? Good evening. Welcome back to Friday Night Fights. Wow.
So he literally just shows up. Hasn't even turned the fucking game on.
It's been a while since we've done Friday Night Fights, hasn't it? It's been quite some time, and I'm happy to be back and finally providing fighting game content to all of you again. This is definitely an experiment tonight to see how this will go. I hope it goes well. I hope that we have a great time with my new setup and new monitor and everything, that we have fun matches and Street Fighter 6 can get some, attention back on the channel, some positive attention. Then again, I don't know how it's going to go. We had a little preview earlier, and we had 2 people stream sniping who were cheating that I blocked promptly and never play again. But then there were some really good matches that we had, and I was using Lily for about an hour. So that was like a little extra preview earlier today that we weren't planning on doing. But Code Violet was so bad. The worst game I have ever played in my life, I'm not exaggerating, that I tapped out of it after an hour. I couldn't take it. I literally could not take the game. It was atrociously bad. So I said, what are we going to do? Well, I already got set up for Street Fighter. Let's just play some Street Fighter. So we did, and it was actually pretty fun. It went pretty well. So good stuff, and let's see what we can do tonight. Different characters tonight, since I already played with Honda.
Dude wasn't even sitting here a minute. And here comes this fucking retard's chat. Imagine sitting, waiting to hand this man $100. Like, I can't even deal.
I decided to do something. Oh, hold on. Nice. Thank you, Jax. Jax is back. Let's have an awesome animation here. Love that animation. And let it play out. Super long for an insanely large contribution tonight. Thank you for the support, Jax.
Look how excited he is. I think we should roll that back and take a look at it again. How excited he gets. He just simply goes, thanks.
Thank you, Jax. Jax is back.
Thanks. Jax is back. Wow. Really?
Let's have an awesome animation here. Love that animation. And let it play out. Super long for an insanely large contribution tonight. Thank you for the support, Jax.
Yep. Totally didn't know that was coming, right? He looks really surprised. He looks really, this is really, you know, just authentic support happening here.
I think the volume should be even louder on that. Yeah, it should be like 30%.
Yeah, he was. He usually shows up at the top of the hour at 7 o'clock. And once again, 20 minutes late again.
I just saved it. Let's see if it plays it better. Because I'm going to shout it out, but I want to actually play it again. I'm trying to get all the volume levels correct. Let's see how it sounds. I'm going to do it again. Oh, Flatman, thank you for that. I didn't even see that one come in. Thank you, Flatman. Okay. By the way, Jax, I have a question for you in a second, but let me read out your contribution and all of that. I hit it to play again, but I don't know if it's going to work or if I have to
Very, very organic digital melanin. Good call.
redo it.
Chiba, thanks for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. He's desperate. He's coping. Yeah, he's a fucking loser.
That better? A little louder? Okay. So, Jax Bax Raxer, also known as Jax Raxer, did a $100 super chat. And says, hello to everyone in the chat. I returned. Hello, Phil. I haven't attended one of your streams since the Mortal Kombat collection back in November. First of all, I've been out of the loop for the last few months. How are you and your family doing? Street Fighter 6 in 2026. Let's go. We're doing good. To be honest, we had a wild couple of months there. You know, we had an Asmongold interview that went incredibly well. I got a big boost of attention and support for a while. We're kind of leveling out now back to where we were, but everything is good. I fully upgraded my setup. I'm now playing on a OLED monitor that is super duper good and has 0 input delay. So if anything, this is again.
That's the one thing that he has to report. When somebody hasn't been to his stream in a couple of months, that's what he reports. Oh, you know, I just did this interview with this, like, you know, really famous streamer. Got a good big bunch of money.
And even better than the setup that I used to have when I was playing Street Fighter 6. We'll see how it goes tonight. Kat and Jasper are doing great. So thank you for asking, and thank you so much for the large contribution to get things started here tonight. Let's see here. So question for you, Jax. If you're in the chat...
So, here we go. He says, so question for you. Remember, again, he's only been here for about 4 minutes. And about a minute later, that $100 came through. And you can tell that he's not very enthusiastic about it. Because if you follow when YouTubers get paid... Number one, YouTube is going to take 30% right off the top. So we're down to $70. Then Phil has to, you know, pay some nice taxes on that. So we're probably down to $50 out of that 100 that DSP will honestly actually get, because the support, quote unquote, came through YouTube and not PayPal like he wanted it to, because you won't pay as much. Because YouTube, or excuse me, PayPal doesn't take 30%. So here's what he has to say about this.
You tag me. Is there a reason?
Remember, this person, out of the goodness of their heart, gave this man $100.
Why you did a super chat? Because typically you used to tip. The reason I'm asking is because there was a longtime regular who just contacted me and said they were having an issue tipping me, and I'm like, that's weird because I'm still getting tips. And then all of a sudden they tried it and it worked. So I just want to be sure there's no issues with my, you know, with my PayPal. If you could let me know you purposefully did the super chat, it wasn't anything to do with my tips, right? Just please let me know because I'm just concerned. I want to make sure there's no problems. Okay, and then Flatman did a 222 super chat and said,
Tell me why you super chatted me and why you didn't send me a tip. Then makes up some bullshit about someone got in touch with him about how his tips are messed up. Because he's mad that he won't get the 100. He'll get 50 at best. He'll get the 70 because we don't know what the man does with his taxes. But he'll get the 70, yeah, on February 21st.
Come soon, see you all. Jesus bless you. Thank you for that. Flatman, we'll see you in a few. Definitely, I'll appreciate you being here to help moderate tonight, because when I'm playing, I can't moderate, and that's when these idiots take advantage, obviously. In addition to that, I received my first tip of the night. I got a $50 tip from Lisa Lou.
Yeah, Jax Raxer, you stupid fucking retard. Ryan knows to give me my money in tips, dumbass.
Let's see here. Thank you so much, Lisa Lou. Getting the tipping started tonight right off the bat. Oh, okay, gotcha. Jack says, I just wanted to get the XP crown for the night. Fair enough, thank you, because, I actually, had some stuff going on with PayPal, swapped things around this week, was hoping to...
Imagine wanting that simp crown. Wanting that simp crown so bad you can taste it.
There wasn't an issue. Sounds good. So that was... Oh, Lisa Lou with a $50 tip there. I just received a $20 super chat from Sacrifice You. Says, have a great stream. I'm heading home and I'll be back. Sounds good, Sacrifice You. Hope to see you back when you could get home. Sounds like a lot of people are getting out of work right now. Cool. Thank you, guys. I mean, look at that.
That's true, Kato, and that's a great catch. It might be even worse if he did it through an iPhone, because Apple takes even more.
Outstanding
It's
early
very
support and I
true.
booted the game up. If anything, I think what this shows is that there is an ongoing desire to see me play fighting games. It's just there haven't been many or any, right?
There's been an ongoing desire. He got $100 from Jax Raxer, which some people, when I was streaming on Friday, some people in the chat even called it. The Jax was either going to give 100 or give the full 150. And he gave the 100. Lisa Lou is Ryan. I don't know who this fucking weirdo is with the $20, but he gets 3 donos to the tune of $170 from 3 people and goes, look, everybody wanted it to come back. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Digital Melon, thank you for the $5 for my sim crown. Well, you got it.
Let's be honest. So for me to go back to Street Fighter 6 now, to try to jump back in tonight, we see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. Actually, the hour with Lily went very well. Aside from the 2 stream sniping trolls, the entire hour was great. It was good matchups, so back and forth with the people I was playing. Of course, Lily's the worst character, but I was doing pretty good. So I'm excited tonight to use more characters and see how it goes. If this is good tonight, people like it, I'll probably maybe bring it back for Fridays for the near future, just to give it a test. Let's see how it goes. I'm excited because I've been away for so long. It feels fresh. It feels new. There's new characters now to figure out and stuff, which is cool. I actually fought Sagat and Elena on the earlier stream. So good stuff. Good stuff all around. I haven't seen, actually have not seen C Viper at all yet. I don't know what she's capable of. And Elena, honestly, I don't think that Elena was, knew what they were doing because they weren't really doing much against me. And I was like, I'm sure Elena could do something. Like, I know her third strike moves, but I was like, didn't seem like she was doing much. So anyway, good stuff. Welcome everyone to Friday Night Fights, 2+ hours of Street Fighter 6, where I'm going to start with E Honda, and then we'll switch it up. Either we'll go to Dalsim, or we'll go to Blanca, or maybe both, depending on how it goes. Again, if tonight goes well, then I'll probably do it again next Friday night, and we'll see how long it can.
At some point he begs, but I don't remember where it was.
Press that button, hope it hits, get lucky. Just good luck again. That's 2 guesses so far. 2 random guesses, look at my health. Nothing I can do there.
He was at like, I think it was like $240 something when he was like, well, we've had a couple of slow streams, blah, blah, blah. It's a nutshell. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate you. Did y'all catch that when the Dent asked about his family? He only said me and Jasper, but not Kat. He's lonely. He's depressed. I didn't catch that. So good for you. That, I didn't notice that. That face is pretty derpy. $172.
I did reversal level 1 through his attack, and a fucking dude, whatever, it's just nonsense. So literally doesn't play the game at all. Just does 1 or 2 random hits, gets insane damage. One more, I beat through 1, but I'll do every match again. Okay.
Okay, so it's somewhere in here. He usually doesn't beg while he's playing, though.
I don't know why they hit me. It drops my shit right in the middle. Lame as fuck. Lame. Completely fucking lame. That's Street Fighter for you. Easy mode gameplay, and you try to do complex stuff, and it doesn't come out, and you lose. That's the game. The name of the game. It really is.
Yes, everybody plays like a child, except for him.
Cast on Sunday, and then Arc Raiders, and then Sunday night's gonna be RimWorld, my second run where I start a brand new group.
This might be it.
Very lanky,
maybe.
Like quick mid strikes, and if he gets one, it looks like he can go into a big combo. Not so sure. Like his fireballs are fast. I don't know. Not sure exactly. I think his weakness is his uppercut. His uppercut seems to go straight up. It doesn't go like at a forward angle. So maybe not great anti-airing. I'm not sure.
The best was Rawfield beating his ass. Ah,
all right,
that's great.
Borderlands fan did a $10 super chat and says, "Hi, homies. Have a nice weekend. Time to party. Thank you so much. Have a good night, Shocks. Thanks for coming by and supporting."
I believe this is where it is.
Second hour coming right up, and I'm switching characters now. Thank you very much to Borderlands fan for that. All right, let's split the part. Let's switch characters. See you in the next part of Friday Night Fights. All right, who to use? Because the thing was, I wanted to go Lily, Honda. Let me get out of here. Did quit? Okay. I wanted to go Lily, Honda, Dalsim, Blanca, but it takes like an hour to get into the character. That's the problem. So I feel like for the second hour, I should either use Dalsim or Blanca. The thing is, like, I'm going to be rusty with both. Like, I'm trying to remember what to do with them. It's like, oh, I don't know if I really remember exactly how to play with them. I'm actually forgetting. Like, I'm trying to remember what the safe stuff is, and I'm probably going to suck. You know, I probably am, so I don't know what to do here. Thank you guys for the support. Amazing first half. We got another hour coming. Again, please support the stream if you haven't yet. Let's get a giant stream here tonight for the return of Friday Night Fights in Street Fighter 6.
There we go. King's Tax, $252. Let's get some support tonight for Street Fighter.
Make up some of the slower streams that we had this week.
To make up for some of the slower streams that we had this week.
Another hour coming. Again, please support the stream if you haven't yet. Let's get a giant stream here tonight for the return of Friday Night Fights in Street Fighter 6. Make up some of the slower streams that we had this week. By the way, I already made the determination. On Sunday, since we're not playing Code Violet again, we're going to do a major stream of Arc Raiders. So it's going to be the podcast on Sunday and then Arc Raiders. And then Sunday night's going to be RimWorld, my second run where I start a brand new group on normal difficulty. This week's going to be a variety of stuff, including the conclusion of Pokemon.
Yep, sitting at $200, $250. And just decided that he was going to beg for some more money because he had some slow streams. That's kind of wild. Did anybody actually clip the... Because I can go to Rafael if he's got Friday's daytime still up.
Okay.
Here we go.
There was some support. Oh, hold on. Boomarm defeats DSP. Gifted a sub. Thank you to Boomarm defeats DSP. I did miss that. And was there any other support? Was there kicks or something? Hold on. Yes, ReeeCap did 100 kicks. Yes, okay. Thank you to ReeeCap for 100 kicks. Okay, cool. Up to $100 of support on the stream today. Thank you all. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you. I only have one space. I don't know if I want to pick up the copper. What would I combine the copper with? A red serpentine? We don't have red serpentine.
So it's every bit as interesting as you thought the game would be.
We can't combine copper with yellow serpentine.
I mean to say he's playing the game just as interesting as you thought he would. We already know that he hates it for the fact that it is a girl, yes, and how she's dressed. I'm honestly surprised he continued to play this at all.
Oh, that's a sketch. I flushed all the toilets and nothing happened. I didn't get anything for it. Come on. There's no toilet reward or trophy or something. Maybe it should have been, in this game, the word is, if it's yellow, leave it mellow. Thank you to Jim Jam.
Ha 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 ha.
For $5, he says, I can overlook many small shortcomings in a game when a colleague is walking around like this in their underwear. Yeah, it's pretty obvious what the game devs were actually going for in this one. I had no idea the game was like this, for the record. Like, I didn't know this at all. I don't think anyone did.
Clearly, we know. We know how uncomfortable you are with this.
Because the reviews came out this morning and are atrociously bad. So no one actually knew the game was bad until, like, last minute. Jeez, that thing went flying. So thank you, Jim Jam, for the super chat. What the fuck just happened?
So she falls over and dies, and he is just beside himself.
What just happened? What? The game never said I was bleeding. The game literally never said I was bleeding. Well, it's rare when a game...
So I don't know what happened there. I haven't played the game or don't know anything about it. I don't know if he was bleeding. I don't know if something legitimately did go wrong in the game or if he's just retarded or what happened there. I have no idea.
Actually, like, tells me to stop playing it, but I feel like that's what just happened. Like, no lie. Literally, the game didn't even say I was bleeding. It just killed me. It just said, give up. Okay. I'll give you what you want. I'll give up. That actually legitimately
The game said give up. I'm totally sure that's what the game said. The game obviously just said to give up.
is one of the
Big ups, Phil.
worst games I've ever played in my life. That legit might be the worst game I've ever played in my life. I have to think about that. It's rare. It is rare. All right? When I play a game that is so bad that I will quit it within 1 hour of playing. Usually I'll tough through.
I think he was just honestly looking for any excuse to just get the fuck out of there. So, more than likely. J-Dog, thank you for being a member, honey, for 3 months. I appreciate you. Game is terrible, but a good streamer can make it funny. Yeah, funny or at least interesting or try and, you know, have a good time.
I have absolutely no desire to play that
Internal hemorrhage, and he ignored the tutorial. Why are we not fucking
any
surprised?
further. The game didn't even save anything. And there's
I
no way
mean,
to
really?
save your game.
He takes everything so personally. The game told me just quit. The game told me I fucking suck and to quit. So then he goes on to play Street Fighter, which I'm not too particularly interested in.
Considering my videos usually
He has shown up live on Raw Phil. So again, I'm not going to watch, you know, a bunch of the Street Fighter stuff. It was pretty good. Some of you guys are saying that Raw Phil, you know, beat the fuck out of him, which we can all appreciate. That is amazing. Is he actually on time today? Well, was he? Because he did show up, but nope, not on time. Something's going on with this man. The man cannot show up on time to save his life. It's not too bad, but still pretty fucking stupid.
Good morning, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to the show. It's time for a brand new week here on
He was also pissed he couldn't get a refund because it was on PS5. Well, now, wait a minute. I thought he didn't need a refund because he wasn't poor. We all remember what happened with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 last May. During the viewer's illusion of choice, he purposefully went back in to play it 2.1 hours so that he didn't have to get a refund for it. Big ups, Luoni. I hope you're feeling better, honey.
ESP Gaming, and I'm excited to hit the ground running. We got a lot to talk about today, including that awesome Friday playing Code Violet. What a great game, and how it all kind of turned into some awesome content. Also, my return to Street Fighter 6 and how that went, and more. Plus, today on the show, we've got a whole bunch of game news to talk about. There's some new games on the horizon that people are excited and a buzz for, and Xbox is coming back soon into the gaming arena with its fists flying, so we'll see how that's going to go. All of this and more on today's week-beginning episode of the Level 1 Podcast. Y'all ready? I'm not sure you are. Well, let's find out.
Ugh. It's just so bad. I'm not sure you're ready for this. What, to go into a fucking coma out of boredom? Yeah, I don't know if we're ready either, my guy, but fuck, we're gonna give it a shot. You are feeling better? Oh, good. Sometimes those things can hang on forever. Why is his podcast just recapping the shit he just did when he expects the Dents to watch every show? I think this is the obligatory, if I do this for 90 minutes and make it seem like it's something, then I don't have to play video games. I honestly think that's what this is. This is just so he can put off. He goes up at 10:45, doesn't show up till 11:30, 11:45. So that's 1 hour that he doesn't have to play video games. And then he sits here and talks for 90 minutes. So he's given, you know, of the like 6 hours that he streams, like 2.5 hours, he doesn't have to like play a game. So, all right, thanks for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. No lie, was expecting him to demand $20 to start. All right, like Digital Melanin says, it's padding. It's less time I have to play the video game. It's why he has to go and get up and brush his teeth. He has to go and get up and blow his nose. He has to go get up and get the controller. And, oh, I don't have the console ready to go. Don't have the game downloaded. Don't have this, that, and everything else. Just wasting time. The more time he wastes, the less he has to play the game.
Alrighty, everybody. Hello and welcome to the show. It's a brand new week here on DSP Gaming. I'm, of course, Darkside Phil, and this is the Level 1 Podcast for Sunday, the 11th of January, 2026. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a great Saturday, whatever it was that you were actually doing, and I hope that you're ready to sit back and relax and have a good start to the week right here on the channel. So, let's talk, everyone. Let's get caught up. What a couple of days it's been. All right, to say the least. Wow. Did I ever expect that Friday would go down the way that it did?
Oh, is there anybody who's in his chat who can tell him to like turn that shitty fucking music down? Is there anybody who like hasn't been banned that can go in there and just be like, good sir, please turn down this shit.
Absolutely not. And maybe the reason that I say that is because I didn't expect that any game developer of any stature would make a game like Code Violet in 2026. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would expect that any game developer in this modern era was going to put a little bit more effort in and or actually make a functional game and not attempt to try to sell a blatant scam that the entire internet then would be talking about. I'm shocked, to be honest. I don't know what happened there. I don't know how. Right now, you would think with the amount of coverage that Code Violet is getting in the negative way, that game developer would be completely slammed by Sony. You know what I'm saying? In regards to that, you can't get a refund right now, if you're not aware. If you purchase Code Violet, this awful, unfinished, broken, buggy piece of garbage mess of a game, you just lost $50. Even if you didn't even play it longer than an hour. Like me, I played it roughly an hour, and I said I'm not playing it anymore, but Sony will not refund you because on the Xbox, or excuse me, on a PlayStation Network, if you even download
People from Kick and YouTube have asked him to turn it down, and he won't. I'm not surprised.
a game after purchasing it, you cannot get a refund. And that's probably why many years ago, it was such a big, unprecedented story when Cyberpunk 2077 got that massive refund. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone got refunds for it who had bought it on PlayStation Network, because that never happens. So, for those who don't know, I don't know where you've been the past couple of days, I played Code Violet on Friday, which was supposed to be the spiritual successor to Dino Crisis, as my first stream. And we booted it up and started playing it, and it was immediately evident that this game was all messed up. For example, the graphics. They at first looked good, and as soon as you start playing the game, you realized everything in the environments was looking pixelated and not sharp. Why? I'm playing at 4K on a PS5 Pro. So it's obvious the game probably is an incredibly low resolution, but then is getting upscaled as you play it, which is ridiculous. Like, why? If that's the case, then why not just have it be lower resolution and say, don't play this in 4K? Like, it doesn't even make sense that it looks like that. It's just awful for a modern game.
You did. He probably won't see it. I appreciate you trying, though.
Controls are awful. The inventory system.
Oh, look, Jax Raxer came back again, unless it's a fake, which it might be.
It's awful. It's full and rife with bugs. The aiming, the combat, the animations. Like, I could keep going here with how bad this game actually is.
He has started saying successor correctly instead of successor. I don't know if he finally got embarrassed or someone finally told him or what.
Because quite frankly,
but he has said that a couple times, and he's saying it correctly.
It's atrociously terrible. Like, over-the-top bad. Ridiculously bad of a game. And, yeah, I couldn't believe that in the modern era, this game existed in this form, in any way. Because, again, you would think that there's checks and balances against this kind of crap, that Sony would have maybe, I don't know, saw that the game was a scam. And if you're wondering why I'm saying, well, why is the game a scam? Because it blatantly is. The game does not work. Like, to be clear here, it's so full of bugs, it's not playable. Like, I played the first hour of the game. I played the first 20, 30 minutes like 5 times. I couldn't get to a point where the game would work properly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was bugged out. I would start bleeding for no reason and die, and there's no way to stop the bleeding. The game doesn't save. It's just a mess. It's not a playable game. So I don't know how they're selling it. Like, right now, I think you could still go buy it for $50. Like,
I don't know whether these are valid concerns or not.
How is Sony not on this? Especially because Sony is the only way you can buy it. It's not a PC game. It's not on Xbox. It's only on PlayStation Network. How are they still selling it? I don't understand. So, anyway. After having played it for an hour on Friday, seeing that it was obviously a scam, it was a game that doesn't work, and the only reason anyone would have spent money on it is because for the first part of the game, the protagonist is a young woman who's literally wearing like a wife-beater t-shirt and underwear. She doesn't wear clothes. I'm serious. She's nearly naked, and the game is probably nearly an X-rated game, if you know what I mean. That's the only reason anyone would have actually bought it.
She was not even close to nearly naked. She had on the equivalent of a one-piece bathing suit. She didn't have on a thong. It wasn't anything ridiculous. Don't do this. Don't say nearly naked when that just wasn't true.
To begin with. So, I don't know how that's possible that it still exists. You would have thought that there would have been enough complaints over the weekend that it would be pulled, but anyway, if you haven't seen it yet, okay? Basically, this game got some pretty good attention on my channel. Not to say that I get any attention on anything I do anymore. You know, I don't get viral views on any content.
Poor baby's in his feelings today. Not that I get views on, like, anything I do. She was in nothing worse than a one-piece swimsuit that woman wore, like, in the 50s. No ass cheeks hanging out, you know, nothing even just close to anything being remotely bad.
Content that I put out there. But I made 1 hour of footage of this game on Friday, and it was so bad, I said, guys, I'm just not going to play it anymore. It doesn't even work. I can't even make progress, so why would I bother about that? Instead, let's just do some Street Fighter 6, which we did, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But the 1 hour of footage that I put out, basically people have enjoyed a lot. It's the most viewed thing I've done on my channel in many months. Probably since the video I made months ago about how bad Silent Hill F was. This is like the next most viewed thing that I've done on the channel. Oh, besides, of course, the Asmongold appearance as well. So, yeah, excuse me. So...
wow, it was something different and interesting, and something with a lady that I'll say scantily clad at best, and it got you views. But by all means, don't ever do it again.
Basically, anyway, so basically, the video did pretty good. I think at this point, it has over 7,000 views. Let's see. I haven't looked at it in a little bit. Let's see. It has over 7,000 views. People hyped it. So because of that, in the last, not even 2 days of the video.
Yeah, but so by all means, don't do that again. Don't do what just got you 7,000 views in like a day. Don't do that again.
Video's been out. It's got
He like sees success and victory and literally just runs in the opposite direction. Like he's scared of it or something.
consistently good viewership, which is great. Okay? So thank you to anyone who watched the video, who hyped it up, who gave the channel a little bit of bonus attention. That's very nice, considering my videos really don't get many views these days anymore. And
But you're a fucking pervert for wanting to look at the basically, clearly, obviously naked lady. So get the fuck out of here. There will be no fun here. There will be no fun. There will be no attractive women. We're gonna play fat, ugly, huge dudes in Street Fighter.
let's also be honest, because people immediately clip and post
If you came here to look at the lady and not fucking E Honda, get fucked.
up the content before I do. I'm streaming it live, and immediately people clip it and post it to their channel, stealing it. So people who want to see it right away see it on their channels rather than mine. I know that sounds messed up, but it's true. So here I am with over 7,000 views. In reality, that video probably has around 30, 40.
7K is the minimum he should be getting on a channel his size. He with nearly 250K, he should be getting at minimum 10 to 15,000 views a video, and they don't.
1,000 views. It's just on other people's
He's stoked about 7,000 views.
channels who stole it, and people don't see the content through my channel. But for those who did and hyped it with their hype points on YouTube, thank you. That's really nice of you. And certainly, it would be nice to maybe get a little bit of a boost of attention in the next couple of days as a result, but I don't know if that will really happen. I think what happened is most people who are already
You're not going to get a boost if you don't play it again.
subscribed to the channel got notified about it in their
Play it again. Give it a shot, even if it sucks. Even if it's like wonky or buggy, even if that's true, which I don't know that it is. Even if it's difficult to get to. Or through, excuse me. I'm an idiot today. I'm so sorry. Even if it's hard for you to get through, just give it a shot. Like, yeah, well, this game sucks, but that's okay. It's funny. Haha, Even if you, like, knock on the chick a little bit. Like, look at this fucking slut. All right, let's go fucking shoot dinosaurs. Like, whatever it is that you do.
feeds because it was a hype
Just have some fun with it, man. Just loosen up a little bit in the shoulders. You're all, like, tense.
video, and they went and checked
Calm
it out.
down.
They're like, oh my god, that's funny. Phil's playing like this terrible game, and his reactions are good. So thanks for watching. Now you might say, will I play more of it? No, the game doesn't work. Like, I tried. I legit would have kept playing it if the game worked. The game just doesn't work. I spent 50 bucks on it. I can't get my money back. You would think, well, why doesn't Phil get his money's worth out of it? Because it's not playable. From what I'm to understand, the game is an RNG crapshoot. Like, there's some people who played it and didn't experience any of the bugs that I experienced, and there's some people who played it and had an even worse experience than me, because the game is literally just not completed. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't work right. So, since that's being the case, I'm not going to go back to it. Now, if they ever patch the game so that it really works, and we can make advancement, and the game will save, and we can move on from the intro set.
All right, thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. The game gave out 0 review copies. Red flag. And he probably pre-ordered it because Dino Crisis. Phil, 18-year veteran, doesn't know the industry and got. Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
Maybe then I would consider go back to playing it again. So let's see, does the game get patched this week, this month? Are there any improvements? Do people actually want to see me go back and try to make progress in it? I would consider it. I mean, I bought it, but there's no point in us wasting stream time on a game that isn't functional. You know what I mean? Like, it legit is not
I don't know what you mean, Dis, honey. I got all your points.
functional. It doesn't work, so why would I bother trying to play it any further? But in the meantime,
Because it might be funny. It might be interesting. Maybe some of the droolers there on your channel like to look at pretty girl. You could make it fun. You could make it funny. You could stop taking everything so fucking seriously. Especially if you spent money on it. At least give it one more chance.
I certainly hope that you guys did enjoy.
I agree. He could milk that Code Violet game. Exactly. He could. At least give it one more chance.
And thanks for watching, okay? I don't know what's going on in the YouTube chat. That's not working. That's really weird. At least it's not affecting the stream here, but that's really weird that it's popping up in the YouTube chat like that. Okay, so, give it a look, okay? And thank you for watching it. In the meantime, because Code Violet was so atrociously bad, that gave us a lot of extra time to play Street Fighter 6 on Friday. So I'm happy for that. I had actually
YouTube's new hype boost thing. No idea how it works, but I just threw them at the last video. Oh, I see.
the game
For some reason, that didn't click in my brain. I'm like, what?
on PC. I messed with the settings and adjustments for a little bit to make it have like the least input delay possible. Now playing it on my OLED monitor, and I played with 3 characters. I played with Lily, E Honda, and Dalzin. And I'm happy to say, did I have an amazing, crushing win record? No. The game was tossing me against
Did you suck? Yes? Oh, wow. We're all shocked, I'm sure, said nobody ever.
nonstop Masters, High Masters, and Grand Masters, even though I was playing casual play. This is the problem with Street Fighter 6, is that even if you just want to mess around and play for fun, the game still throws you to the wolves. It's like a garbage game for tryhards. Like, it's really bad in that regard. Like, you can't just play it casually and have fun. You have to, like, play your absolute hardest at every waking moment.
You can't just sit around and fuck off. You have to actually, like, pay attention and play the game.
But the good news is that I did pretty good. Like, I hung with the people who've been playing nonstop for the past year and a half that I haven't been playing. You know what I'm saying? I did good. I had some sets that I won, and we had back and forth. Even though there was a Grandmaster, Crimson
Did he really have 33 losses? Holy fuck balls.
Viper, I actually won a game. There was actually a Grandmaster Akuma who I beat. I mean, his name was Stinky, so maybe that was representative of his skill level or something, but I beat the Grandmaster Akuma. Doesn't even make sense. It doesn't, really. But I hope that you guys enjoyed Street Fighter 6. The major feedback I got is that people were happy to see me playing a modern fighting game again, and, you know, to see that I jumped back in and basically didn't choke, but instead was kind of remembering all the stuff and
I don't know. Kind of sounds like it choked at least a little bit.
was playing well and doing combos and, you know, remembering the strategies. People enjoyed it a lot. Now, the thing is, that's like 3 out of maybe the 5-6 characters that I can play. If you remember, I could also play with Blanca, Zangief, and I was playing with Bison at one point and Mai Shiranui. To be honest, I don't even know if I want to go back to Bison or Mai. I think, like, if I play again, I want to play with Blanca and Zangief, and maybe that's it. Maybe just stick to, like, 5 characters at this point, because that was the problem when I was playing the game, is I was kind of, like, you know, stretching out and learning new characters and stuff. But the problem is when you do that in a fighting game, you can't focus on the game and get better. You really can't. Like, instead what ends up happening is you learn a basic level of every character, but you don't learn the nuances and the matchups. So then when you encounter people who kind of know what they're doing, they hand you your butt in a paper bag. You know, maybe if I focus on 5 characters, and that's who I rotate between when I play this game moving forward, I'll actually do better, and the streams will end up being much better than me casually playing with a wide amount of characters and never getting anywhere with it, you know? So I don't know, because again, if people always scream and say, try the new characters. Yeah, but you really don't want me to. And here's why I say that. Because what people want me to do is immediately jump into online play and play. You can't do that when you're playing with a new character. If you're trying a new character for the first time ever, you've got to go into their tutorial/trials mode to learn the basics. You then have to go into training mode to practice the combos, to practice the bread and butters, to see the properties of the special moves. All of that takes more than an hour. No one wants to see that, but that's what everyone seems to ask for, right? Then when you initially go...
Do you have to do that? I'm pretty sure you can just pick a character and play. I've only played it one time. I didn't have to go through anything for an hour.
Online, you don't know...
What are you talking about?
What's going to work, what's going to execute properly, what's not. So initially, again, people, just go online and play. Yeah, but the first few times I play online probably aren't going to go well. It's probably going to be terrible, actually. So then why are you asking me to play a new character and go right online? It doesn't work, okay? So, in regards to Street Fighter 6, it's kind of like, well, do you want me to play with a new character, and do you want me to mess around but then not do well at all and just get, you know, waste a lot of time in training mode and then go online and lose, or do you want to see me use the characters that I know how to play and just get better with them? You know? So I don't know. The way I see it, like, I'm not going to probably jump into new characters if I keep playing Street Fighter 6 for a bit. Like, I'm not against eventually getting, like, Sagat.
By all means, don't do anything different. Don't do anything different.
Or someone like that who I'd be interested in trying to play with them. I just don't see myself doing it immediately right now. It doesn't make sense. I want to go back to what I'm good at, focus in on that, learn the nuance.
But you're very clearly not good at it, though. It sounds like you got your ass kicked up one side of the street and back down the other.
This is the game that I don't know now because I haven't played for a year, and go back to it that way. Okay, so anyway, Friday was an absolutely outstanding day when it came to content. People really came out in droves, and what I mean by that is the viewership was great all day long. The engagement was great all day long, and the support was great. Like, on all fronts, Friday was a huge, successful day on DSP Gaming. So I just want to say
Did that make you feel better about yourself? Will you stop being just a complete and utter fucking prick to everybody? Do you feel good now?
thank you to all of that. I kind of,
Did you get your money buff and people showed up and, you know, told you how much they loved you and kissed your ass and sucked your dick and, you know, all the above? You feel better? Is that what you needed so bad?
needed that at the end of the week, particularly because, as I explained the day before, things had not gone well. You know, I put a lot of time and effort into the disappointing games countdown. I had put a lot of time and effort into improving my setup to try to play a game like Call of Duty Black Ops 7 at a high level.
Which he still sucked at.
All these equipment changes and upgrades and everything, and the fact that it wasn't really translating into people liking that style of content was disheartening. And to come back on Friday and say, hey, let's just go ahead and, you know, play this random game and see if it works. Oh, it doesn't. It's terrible, but people had a blast watching me try. Let's go back to Street Fighter 6 for the first time in a year and see if it works. Oh, people loved the fact that I went back. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it reinvigorated me, it re-energized me. And it made me feel like, here we go.
That's called the money buff. Here in the Snortex, we call that the money buff. After you don't get your money for a few days, you bitch and piss and moan and complain, and then all your whales come out and feel bad for you and give you some fucking pity money, and then you're all super duper happy again.
People like the content again and they're having a good time. All right? And by the way, it's not that people weren't liking the content. If you take a look at my rotation of games right now, you know what I'm...
Fat cat divorce lawyer real. Sent 50 gifted. That's pretty good.
saying? Games such as RimWorld, games like Arc Raiders, which we're playing today, right? Amongst other things, you know, all these games are working. We have like 2-3 games that are doing really well in the rotation. And I'm happy for that people are still coming by and engaging and supporting the content. Okay, so thank you to those who have been. I really appreciate that. But it did suck that I put effort into this other content that didn't work last week, and it felt great on Friday to have a surge of positivity and support again. Okay, so in that regard, thank you guys very, very much. I appreciate you. I do. Now, what you're seeing today is a wave of trolling. I've already dealt with it. So what's happened is my detractors are incredibly upset about Friday. Okay, and not that I'm going to make this stream about my detractors. I don't want to, but they are incredibly upset that I had a good day.
Am I upset? Oh, fuck. I had no idea. Okay. I'm sleepy. I didn't mean to, but I took a nap before this. So I'm tired and I'm out of it because for some reason, like an old lady, I fell asleep at like, I don't know, 12:45. So I couldn't really give a fuck about how much money you make, dude.
Saw that there was a
I'm actually pretty embarrassed for you.
bad day on Thursday, or not even necessarily a bad day, just an underwhelming day, underperforming day. And they were like, this is great. Phil's misery is money for us. So we were happy to put out a bunch of toxic videos on Thursday. And then on Friday, everything went incredibly well. And now they have to lie to have content. So they're very upset that Friday went well. They're freaking out. And what they're doing today, I'm not kidding. So far, we have a troll sub on Kick, and we have 55 troll memberships on YouTube, where they're giving away the memberships to the VPN. And, you know, I get nothing for it. So that's what's going on. And that's what I've been doing, trying to moderate that as I'm doing the podcast. A little tough. So if you're wondering, if I feel like stuttering all of a sudden, it's because I had to moderate while this was happening. So just please ignore the nonsense. I guarantee you today, they are going to be doing this all day. They're not going to let up because they're upset that DSP, Phil, hard worker, you had a great Friday. How dare
hard worker? Jesus Christ. Whatever you say, guy.
it doesn't fit our narrative. Our narrative is that he's a failure and he doesn't have any success and no one likes him. So how can
Just because a couple of fucking retards on the internet gave you money doesn't make you all of a sudden not a failure. You're still a failure. Somebody could walk into your stream right now and give you $10,000. It doesn't make you not a failure, dude.
possibly be having a successful day? I guess they've ignored the past year and a half, right? Like, there's been totally no success or anything around here for so long, right? Anyway, so, yeah, it is what it is. Please do your best to ignore the nonsense. As you can see, I can usually control what shows up on the stream, which is good, but I can't really control the YouTube chat. Just pay no attention to the crap, okay? All right, so Friday went well. What does this mean for the future? Well, number one, I'm not playing Code Violet until they possibly fix the game. Right now, the game is literally unplayable. I hope that they will fix it. I would love to give it another go, maybe later this week if it does have like a fix or a patch or something. I would like to do a second stream of it just for the hell of it to see if it works again and if we can get any further and if it actually is worth our time or not. But it just was unplayable at first. You know, hopefully the game will fix the issue with inventory. The game will fix the issue with the bleeding that can't be stopped. You know what I mean? All the stuff that makes the game completely a waste of time. So let's see. But in addition, Street Fighter 6 is back on the menu.
We'll never see that game again. We will just absolutely never fucking see that game again. Digital Melanin, thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. This is why he lost the roaches. He can't stop talking about the detractors for one day. He's also boring as shit. That doesn't help either. That is very true. But yep, I don't understand what we're... This is a really derpy face. Hold on a second. I'm running low on thumbnails, if you can actually believe it. The thing about it is I don't understand what we're supposed to be mad about, because people showed up to your stream and give you, like, they give you money. You can put people on a live stream and have them talk about like the most like fucked up shit ever, and there will probably be somebody there who is a legitimate fan of them and will give them money. And really, let's look at like where the big bulk of the support came from. Yeah, he got some tenors and some $20 super chats and stuff. And again, that's fine. But where'd the bulk of it come from? Jax Raxer, a fucking crayon-eating, glue-sniffing fucking retard who only comes around when the fighting games are there. And fucking Lisa Lou, who's Daddy Ryan. Okay. I really just... like... I don't understand. Like, the money didn't come out of my pocket. Like, I didn't have to give you anything. I don't understand why I'm supposed to care so much.
It went so well on Friday. I have no problem bringing it back for Friday Night Fights. So that...
Oh, and a shock to nobody ever. Almost $300 will make fucking Pig Roach bring that back the game, and it lives another Friday.
This coming Friday, we will do Friday Night Fights. And likely I'll play with Blanca and Zangief is what I'm thinking. You know.
So now that you've tapped Jax Raxer, when he comes back next week and gives you $25 and you don't hit the goal, then what are you going to do? We gonna go back again?
Characters I did not use last week were my major
we gonna put it on the shelf?
Characters. So let's go. Let's see how it goes. And hopefully Street Fighter 6 will continue to do well. If it does, I'll keep it in the rotation. I'm okay with playing it once a week. If it ends up flopping after only 2 attempts, then we won't do it anymore. But there's no real risk. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to try new things. It was cool to bring it back and see it succeed as well as it did. Can it continue on that level? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Now,
we'll see. We'll bring it back for as long as it makes money. Just thank you for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. Here you go, my tart ass. Give money for yapping. And I appreciate you for it.
Let's
Thank
do
you
some
very
shout
much.
Out, shall we? How are we doing here on the YouTube side? Let's see. Who's here this morning on YouTube? Let's see who I'm trying to see because again the chat's all screwed up. We got Mozzie this morning. How you doing? Hybrid, how are you? Turtle, Dissolve in the Flesh. That's an interesting name. Mia Melody, Ring the Bell, My Ruin, Slim Perkins. Chris is here this morning. Let's see here. Copium, The Waller, Dab Hands is here. Grandmaster Scrub.
Why do we have to do this every day? We really don't have to do this every day, do we? I know Joy this.
Points on it. So if there's a video you're watching, whether it's this very stream right now, this podcast, whether it's a gameplay segment, whatever it is, if you like it, please support it. Let's go, right? Let's get some good stuff going. And thank you guys in advance. I appreciate you.
But you did so well and everything is so great and people like won't stop throwing money at you. Your Nightbot literally popped up telling people to still pledge to your Patreon. Like, are you fucking serious right now?
Please support the streams in regards to engagement. Engagement is key. Now, obviously, if you're here and you want to support and go above and beyond, you can financially contribute. If you're on YouTube, you can become a member or give some memberships to your fellow viewer, or you can do a super chat. If you're on the kick side, you can send some kicks, or you can become a sub, or you can give some subs to your fellow viewer. Or, of course, no matter where you are, you can send a tip via my PayPal, which is just !tip in the chat, or you can look at the description of this stream, or you can look at the description of any current video you're watching, and you should find the link there. So all this stuff is absolutely appreciated. Thank you to anyone who supports my content today. Since we had an amazing Friday, let's keep that momentum going today. Let's get that engagement and support, keep it going today, and have a great start to the week, right? All right. So thank you to Lance. Lance actually gifted our first membership, or excuse me, our first sub of the week as well. So thank you for that.
He is taking attendance.
Who's going to be our first super chat of the week and our first tip of the week and our first member of the week? Let's find out right here on the show today. Okay, good stuff.
Ugh.
Okay. All right, so that is what is going on since Friday. It's been great. People are watching the content. They're liking the content. Now, can I be a little honest? It's great that Friday went down the way it did. I'm happy it did. But sadly, what ended up happening was, with everything that happened with Code Violet and my return to Street Fighter 6 on Friday, pretty much no one has been watching my most disappointing games countdown since it came out on Thursday.
Now, we already made fun of that shit the other day. We're moving on to other things, bro.
Within the first 24 hours of that video being out, it had almost 2,000 views. Now here we are several days later, and only has 2,400 views. So I think you can see my...
Yeah, like, that's what happens. Most people are going to watch on day one, and then you're going to get less and less and less and less.
My point, with the work that it takes to do the year-end series, to do these countdowns, to put the videos together, to direct that stream in a very different way than the content I usually do, that's why I was disappointed with the disappointing games countdown and the way that it went down on Thursday. I mean, the stream didn't even do well. It did worse than a typical Pokemon stream. And now after the fact, the countdown's also not doing well here. And the funny part is, the disappointing games countdown is usually the best one. What I mean is, like, that's the one that gets the most views and attention. So me just playing a random bad game for an hour did more than 3 times better than this countdown that I put a lot of effort into. So do you see my point of what I was talking about on Friday? I think it makes sense now, doesn't it? So FYI, it doesn't mean that I'm not still doing my year-end series. I am. I'm still doing the Game of the Year Awards. I'm still doing a DSP Tries It kind of rundown of my favorite episodes of the year. But it's going to come much later this month. I'm not working on it at all this week. This week, I just want to focus on regular streams and hanging out with you guys and doing good content in that regard. I don't want to be stressing out about doing these year-end series and fitting them in between stuff and figuring out how to get the videos.
So don't stress out about anything. I'm not done with my top 20 of the most embarrassing shit that you've done this year yet either. It's okay. No one's actually taken me out back and chopped off my arm. Like, it's fine. Is it going to get like 100,000 views? No, of course it isn't. I'm just doing it in my free time because I think it's funny. Who cares, dude? Like, you take everything way too fucking seriously, man.
To hell with that. Maybe we'll do it next week. Maybe we'll do it at the end of January. It will happen. It's just that I need a break from it now because last week stressed me out working on it, okay?
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. Fair enough. So what are we doing this week? Well, I'll tell you what we're doing this week. A good variety of content. Now, keep in mind that this could change at any time because it really depends on what ends up happening and if people want more of this Code Violet if it gets fixed, okay? So, FYI, today we are doing Arc Raiders.
Oh, so now we're considering it. Well, then play Stellar Blade.
Which I'm actually excited for because the last time that we played Arc Raiders, and we just did it more open, drop anywhere, just explore and you know, enjoy the environment and just look for loot naturally, rather than it be like, focus on solely finding this one piece of loot and see if you can find it, and if not, consider yourself a failure because you didn't get it. Since we didn't do that, it ended up being a much better experience. Like, the Arc Raider stream that we did was very fun, and we ended up getting a lot of epic loot, and we ended up seeing just a lot of unique stuff we hadn't seen yet. Remember, we saw the giant matriarch robot, which was really cool. So that's how I want to approach it today. I want to go into Arc Raiders today, just more casualized again. Let's do random drops. Maybe we'll do actual, like the alternate versions. Like, you do night raids and you can do the snow raids and stuff. Maybe we'll do that to make it a little bit more difficult, but hopefully get some good stuff going in regards to you know, loot and fun, rather than it just being a situation where we're dropping looking just for this one item and we can never find it, and then the whole day's disappointment. Okay. Plus, by doing the randomized stuff, it pretty much avoids stream sniping as well. So let's have a great solid stream of Arc Raiders today. It should be a good one. Okay. And then tonight on the late stream, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be more RimWorld.
I highly doubt whatever it is. Oh, RimWorld. No, it absolutely will not be interesting.
But this time around, I'm playing RimWorld and doing a real run. And you might say, well, what does that mean? What was your first run? Well, my first run was basically just learning the game like a tutorial, right? I wasn't actually playing it legitimately for myself. I had on easy difficulty. and I was basically sitting around asking people what to do. This time around, what I'll do is we'll grab a new group of survivors, and we'll try to do the initial setup naturally. Like, okay, here's my home area. Now build a wall. Here's your initial room where you're going to put your bedrooms and stuff like that. Let's designate the farming area. Let's designate the storage area. Remember to try to keep them close this time, because I screwed that up last time, and I had them far away, which made people have to walk so long. The gathering of resources and the like took too long. You know, I remember how to rally now and get them working with like a little bunker so that they can defend the base and stuff like that. We got to do that, right? So I'm going to try to do all of that, you know, naturally. With your help, don't get me wrong. It's going to be an interactive stream where we're still going to hang out and have a good time together. But at least I kind of understand the basics of the game now. Okay? So I hope that you guys will come by tonight and see the normal mode difficulty real first run of RimWorld on the late stream.
I'm absolutely not doing that.
It should go well. Hopefully it'll be entertaining for all, and we can continue on with the awesome RimWorld content. Okay, so far RimWorld has done well. I've done 3 streams of it. Every single stream we got good attendance, engagement, and support. So we keep it for now, and you know, as long as you guys are enjoying, let's keep it going. Okay?
Yep, let's beat the game until it's fucking dead.
Cool. Now, what else can you expect this week? Tomorrow, Clear Obscure Expedition
A lot more boredom, complaining, dead air.
33 Endgame. We're finishing the Endless Tower and whatever bosses at the end, and then we're going to the final dungeon and the big finale with Simon, and we'll see how that goes. Tomorrow night, we're going to try a new game. It's called Quarantine Zone: The Last Check. This game is made by Devolver Digital. You may have heard them, okay? And this game is a checkpoint where there's
You may have heard of them. To read makes your speaking English good.
a zombie outbreak, and people are coming in, and you're investigating them for symptoms of being infected. You can quarantine them, you can end up liquidating them, or you can say, oh, you're clean, and put them into like a survivor camp. So it's kind of like that game Papers, Please from many years ago, except it's a modern game with full graphics. It's not like a pixel game or anything like that.
Yes, he's still doing Expedition
But
33.
apparently the game has more to it. Like there's base management where it comes to like, you have to like buy resources and keep the camp going so everyone doesn't like run out of food and medicine and get sick and stuff like that. So it's kind of a unique premise of a game. I want to check it out. It's going to be a late night chill stream. We'll see if it works well or not for the stream. It comes out on Monday, and that's when we're playing it on Monday night as a new release. Okay? Then on Tuesday, there's another new release. This one is called Hightail, and this game is in early access on Tuesday the 13th. Yeah, and this is kind of a unique hybrid game. It has some Minecraft elements to it when it comes to like world building and crafting, but it has combat elements to it. It's kind of like an action RPG. So it's got different things that are combining, and it's an early access PC game. I'm going to check it out. Let's just do a stream of it and see if it's any good. If it's something that we're interested in and we play it further, great. And if not, well, at least we're trying something. And that's the cool thing, is that I want to try new things this year. I don't just want to sit around and keep playing the same games every day. I want to add new games to the rotation. I want to try out new games, indie games and stuff, and get them
That's why you brought back Street Fighter and you're dropping all the new shit. Right.
into the rotation to see. Maybe we'll find some hidden gems, and these games will end up being really good, and then we can play them long-term later. But we won't know unless we try, right? And that's the point. I want to be the kind of guy that tries new stuff this year. We'll see how it goes. And, you know, there's more coming out this week. There was a game that came out Friday called Pathologic 3. Now, initially, I didn't check it out, but maybe that's something that this week we could check out. And again, if Code Violet ends up getting fixed or improved, and maybe we could jump in at some point this week and try it again, a second stream, but I don't know how viable it would be, if it'll actually work or not. It certainly was a scam on day one, that's for sure. And then, yeah, so later on in the week, there will be more Pokemon Legends ZA. In fact, it looks like we're going to finish that game on Wednesday's daytime stream.
Man, you want to talk about beating a dead fucking horse, no pun intended, obviously, but Jesus Christ, fucking get rid of Pokemon. You know, he's been playing Pokemon since October.
Would be more sessions of RimWorld. Street Fighter 6 is currently slotted for Friday night, so there will be a Friday night fights this week.
And you better give me a fucking tip next time, Jax, you stupid fucking retard.
Okay, and more. So, good stuff. 2 thumbs up. I'm excited for this week. This should be a good one. Good for...
Did I just miss a good stuff? I think I just missed a good stuff. I'm not going to roll back. I'm just going to call it another good stuff. Because I think that's what he said. I was only truly half listening as I truly only half care.
variety, good progress in the games that we're playing, and maybe even finishing a game or two, but also checking out new games for the rotation. It should be a very fresh and fun week, okay? Good stuff there. Okay.
Oh, man, he's hitting us with all the good stuffs today. Oh, boy.
I have a couple of topics to cover today that are gaming news related. I think that you'll find them entertaining and
No, boo. Boo.
interesting. And then after I cover those topics, what we'll probably do is just open up the rest of the show to Q&A so that we can chat about what you guys want. Maybe there's some new things I'm not aware of, and it should be a good time, okay? So,
there's this new thing you might not be aware of called fun. Fun? That might be something that you may want to look into. You may or may not. I throw that ball into your court, sir.
hold on one second. This person is still at it. So all I'm doing is I am shutting them down immediately. There we go. Okay, cool.
Right. He got 50 from Fat Cat's real divorce attorney, and now some from this Kevin Bernstein. Sounds like a nice fella with the 50 gifteds.
All set. Okay, so shall we begin with the stories that I wanted to cover today? Let's do it. We got 2 stories that I want to cover today before we get to like interaction and Q&A. Okay, cool. All right, so folks, 2025
He truly wants to quit gaming and just talk, like you read about.
certainly was a year of flux for Xbox, okay? At a time when the industry was basically in a transitional phase where tiny game studios were shining, where either, you know, indie games or AA games were becoming the mainstream success stories of gaming, Xbox was absolutely failing. If you take a look at Xbox Game Studios in 2025 and you look at the games they put out, we're talking about games like Avowed, games like The Outer Worlds 2, okay, South of Midnight. You may notice something about the games I'm mentioning. All of them were in my disappointing games countdown for 2025, and none of them sold well at all. All of these games were actual flops for Xbox. All this time, effort developing them by Xbox-owned studios, and they all failed miserably, like not even close to being the sales numbers that they had wanted for these games. So basically, Xbox got a really bad rep last year, particularly when they launched their new everything is an Xbox campaign, meaning your phone's an Xbox, your laptop is an Xbox, your TV is an Xbox. Well, if every device is an Xbox and I can play Xbox...
Okay, Grandpa. There's only so much I can take of this at one time. And thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. So, to recap, this exciting new week will have the same shit as last week. 2 indie games that viewers had to get snort approved weeks ago. Good stuff. Yeah, that's basically it. Yep, this brand new exciting week here on DSP Gaming will be the same shit as last week. This is like the restaurant that has soup of the day, but it's the same soup every day.
Games on all these devices. Why do I need a console? And literally that question was the reason why this holiday season, Microsoft failed miserably. The Xbox console sold last place behind all other consoles. The Switch 2, the PlayStation 5, even a standalone Kinect-style device that was a viral sensation this holiday season sold more than Xbox Series S and X consoles. No one bought this console. No one cared. No one even knows that Xbox is making consoles anymore because they screwed themselves by not putting out good games and having a campaign essentially saying everything does the same exact thing as an Xbox, so why do you need one? So here we are, already almost halfway into January 2026, and we're wondering what's going on with Xbox because, you know, what's going on this year? We're waiting for news. What about more Xbox games? When are they coming out? What are they going to be? Are we ever getting answers?
I agree, JD. Where is the IRL streaming? He bought the stupid little selfie stick and the little little microphone that he was all too excited to like clip to his little collar of his shirt there. And he was talking about going to restaurants and filming things. And he had a day off yesterday. Did he go film something at a restaurant? Did he actually leave his house and go outside? Probably not. Like, where's all that stuff?
Because right now we're waiting and it just seems like they're dragging their feet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they did finally announce the other day that there will be a new Xbox Developer Direct. Okay? On January 22nd, which I wonder what the hell date that even is. January 22nd?
It's a Thursday, asshole.
It's a Thursday. It's next Thursday. Okay, so not this Thursday coming up, but next Thursday, there will be a Developer Direct from Xbox covering Fable, Forza Horizon 6, and Beast of Reincarnation gameplay. I have no idea what that third game is. What is Beast of Reincarnation? I legit have no idea. Obviously, I know what Fable is, and I know what Forza Horizon 6 is, okay?
If anybody should know what that game is, it would be the 18-year veteran video game streamer, I would think.
So, look at this. 2026 is going to be an incredible year for Xbox players. You might even call it a fabled... What the fuck? A fabled year. Great. We're kicking it off with the 4th installment of Developer Direct on January 22nd, bringing you news, gameplay, and insights directly from the incredible teams working on titles coming this year. So they're saying it's going to be a major focus on Fable and Forza Horizon 6. I don't know what Beast of Reincarnation is. There was some kind of Xbox game showcase last year. There was. Oh.
You know, the one that you said that you weren't going to watch? Isn't that the one that he said he wasn't going to watch because it was stupid? Phil gave Fat Cat cancer. Ooh.
I still don't know what it is. Here. Game Freak's intense one-person, one-dog action RPG. For the first time, Game Freak will reveal details of our protagonist Emma's innovative plant manipulation action and gameplay with her canine companion Ku. In Beast of Reincarnation, a profound and dangerous world unfolds in post-apocalyptic Japan. Discover the development secrets behind it. I did not know this game existed. Is it real?
This really isn't something that I think that you should say like out loud publicly to people.
Does it actually exist? Emperor Ferbs and Elder Majesty, when people do the fake subs, yes, ban the person, but also hit remove so that it removes the subs or else they're going to keep popping up on the stream. So that's what I've been doing, and then there's no pop-ups because I hit it right away. So yes, please moderate the guy, but then also remove, okay? Thank you. All right, so Game Freak. So who's Game Freak? Oh, they make Pokemon. Yeah, that's all they do, right? So I wonder what the hell this is going to be. This new game, I didn't even know about it until this very moment. I'd never even heard of it. So a new game from Game Freak. Now, I'll be honest, I am very interested both in Fable and Forza Horizon 6. Fable, I don't believe will be a good game. I'm just being honest at this point. Like, the game's been in development hell for a while. Every time that they show the game off, they never show gameplay. And they just keep showing that the protagonist is like this butt-ugly woman that everyone has already made fun of on the internet saying, you're idiots. Like, what are you doing? So, I have zero confidence that Fable will be any good. I'd still like more information on it, but I don't think it's going to be good. Forza Horizon 6, that one I'm excited for. Want to know why? Because I actually have a setup now where I can do a driving game well. We're going to have the wheel, the pedal.
Oh boy, the wheel that we can't see and doesn't affect us in any way, shape, or form.
The shifter. We're going to be playing Forza Horizon 6 with actual driving controls, which I think is going to be absolutely sick. Plus, of course, on my gaming PC...
Don't say things like that. It's going to be absolutely sick. Yeah, so am I, you fucking boomer.
My current setup, I think the game's going to look and perform amazing. So that's really exciting. I'll be checking out Forza Horizon 6 like that. And I hope that you guys will obviously, check that out when I do play it, hopefully later this year. We'll see. On the 22nd is this developer direct.
I hope that you guys, stop by and give me some money, because,
What time is it? 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Well, I will not be here at 10 a.m. And in fact, by the time that my podcast starts, likely it'll be over. So maybe what we can do on that day, January 22nd, live on the Level 1 podcast, I will react to the stuff that they revealed.
Or you could show up an hour early and watch it live. You could do that. Just gonna keep doing everything the same way and then wonder why everything's bad? Okie dokie. Fatal, thanks for the 3, honey. I appreciate you. Games journalist knows nothing about games. And it's really, he's been doing this for so long. There is no other job in the world where you could be so fucking inept for 20 years and still have a fucking job. There is no other job on this planet that would allow you to be so completely fucking incompetent and continue to pay you.
There you go. I'll be watching, trailers for Fable and Forza and Beast of Reincarnation and giving you my actual thoughts about it. Okay? So mark your dates, mark your calendars. That could be
I absolutely won't be doing that.
a pretty exciting day of content here on the channel. I'm not saying it's going to be good content. It is Xbox after all. We can't really get our hopes up when it comes to anything coming out of Xbox Studios. You know what I mean? But it will be content. It'll be something fun to cover for a change. That'll be cool. Okay. I hope you guys are enjoying.
But you're not going to cover it live. You're going to wait for everybody else to watch it. And then when you go to talk about it, nobody's going to fucking care.
The show, again, if you are, please like the stream. Please engage with the content and please support it. Right now, Lance Catamaran, thank you for your support this morning. But everything else has come from trolls sending fake subs. So it'd be great to have people actually support the content rather than this idiot who's been spamming the stupid stream all morning, okay?
Take your $6, you whore, and just get the fuck off the stage.
Okay. We have a second,
Alamo Bundy? That's a great name. Oh, that got me.
topic to cover this morning. This one's kind of an interesting one. All right, there is a game.
It starts at like 10 o'clock. I won't fucking be here at 10 o'clock. My fat ass will still be in bed sleeping. But, when I feel like getting out of bed and, when my mommy lets me use the computer, because I don't get computer time till like 11 o'clock because mommy says I'm on the internet too much. But when I show up...
that people are beginning to get a buzz about in the industry. A game that is in development and will be out soon. So what I'd like to do is take a look at this game with all of you today and see what we think, okay? So you may have heard of it, you may not have. The name of the game is Crimson Desert. And much like a lot of games that we've been seeing come out recently, it's from Korea. All right, so a Korean game developer. Crimson Desert is an open-world action-adventure game set in the beautiful, brutal continent of Pywell. Embark on a journey as the Gray Main Cliff and restore what has been lost. Explore uncharted
lands. Now, someone's name in here is Alamo Bundy, but Alimony Bundy is also very, very good.
And fight against threats that stand in your way. Just take a quick look. As you can see, you can fly on a dragon, all right? Now, to be honest, at first glance, when I'm looking at this, I thought, oh, this is an MMO, right? But from what I'm understanding, no, it's a single-player RPG, and apparently has a ginormous world.
Oh, thank God, single player. You don't have to have any friends. This must make you feel so comfy and at home.
Let me make this a little bigger. Yeah, apparently it has a ginormous game world, and it's going to have action-based combat, as you can see here. The thing is, you might say, oh, it's medieval, right? But take a look at it. It's actually medieval, but there's also technology. So that's a little confusing, is it not? So yeah, there's robots and mechs, but there's also magic and monsters. It's kind of like a almost jack-of-all-trades game, right, from what we're seeing here. And that's good. Or is it? I guess, well, we have to wait and see. But to me, it looks like...
Do you want to use some skip juice, Virgil? We don't have much, but we can use a little bit, see if we can get past some of this. Alamo Bundy, big ups.
For me, when I watch this, the first thing I think is Witcher, because it's medieval. But then there's robots, so I don't know. Again, it's kind of hard to read exactly what the game is.
I don't know. There's no other game I can compare this to. Does not compute in brain.
That's exactly what The Witcher would do. He would go up to the message board and grab the mission off the board, and now it becomes a quest, right? See, but all of a sudden now there's...
I was going to say, this gave me WoW vibes. It's like, to a certain degree. Not completely, but...
steampunk technology.
I agree, Colleen. This gave me WoW vibes.
Like, huh? So is it medieval or is it not? Kind of hard to read. Here, from Culture Crave. So, The playable area is 2 times the size of Skyrim, and it's a larger map than Red Dead Redemption 2. You can ride a dragon, bear, raptor, or pilot a mecha. Single player only. It's not an MMO, even though it looks like it, right? You capture any enemy and turn them into a city for rewards. So I guess what that means is you capture an enemy, and it's like a bounty system. You can own a house and you can cook. It has web swinging like Spider-Man. What? What does that even mean, right? There's explorable sky islands that are very important to the game. The development has taken over 7 years, okay? So initially, when you see a laundry list, a freaking shopping list like that of features, my first initial impression is, wow, that sounds absolutely awesome. There's no way that could be real. You know what I mean? Like, in the modern day, for a game to check off every box, wow, complete open world traversal, ride all kinds of creatures, action-based combat, swing around like Spider-Man, have your own house and you can cook and simulate stuff. The towns are vibrant, everything. Okay, so where's the catch? How is it actually going to be underwhelming? Will the game just crash constantly? Will the graphics be awful? Will the combat be like mash a button? You know what I mean? Like, it sounds so good. This sounds like there's a teenager sitting in homeroom with a notebook, and all he's trying to do is brainstorm the ultimate video game. So I would have dragons you can ride. It's bigger than Skyrim, but you can swing like Spider-Man, bro. It's like, that's great, and it sounds amazing, but what's the catch? Is it too good to be true, right? And it's actually funny, because I was look at this. Everything I see about Crimson Desert is the video game equivalent to this. Exactly. It seems like they've now, look, crafting system for weapons, player housing. It seems like there's so many features in Crimson Desert. Will it be a situation where it has everything, but nothing shines out? Or even worse, you know what I'm thinking about? Starfield. Because remember, Starfield had weapon crafting, Starfield had modding, Starfield had spaceship building, Starfield had settlement building and mining. And guess what you didn't need to do in Starfield? Any of the things I just mentioned. Like, literally every feature I just mentioned was a complete waste of your time. None of it helped you in the game whatsoever. It all seemed like it was tacked on in the middle of development without any actual design of what it would do for your game or why you would want to do it. So I hope that's not the case with Crimson Desert, where, wow, you can do all these things, but by the way, you don't ever need to do any of them. They're completely superfluous. You can just go through the game and play it like an action hybrid, medieval game. I don't know. I guess the question is, do we trust this first-time kind of developer, this Korean developer? I don't know. Look, Crimson Desert hasn't sold me yet. It feels like there's a lot of cool stuff, but I want to see dialogue, story, character interactions, and the main character. That's a good point, too. What if the game has all of these features, but it's boring as dirt? The world doesn't feel organic or real, or it's just kind of a bunch of mashing, action, but nothing else? What if the story sucks ass and the writing is bad, right? It's a lot of X factors when it's a studio that doesn't have a track record, okay? People have very different opinions on it, but the way I see it, if this game is good, we could have yet another situation.
Move on.
This game looks like an MMO, but it's not.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to tap out. I can't do this shit no more.
MMO. So how's it going to go? You don't know, right? Okay. Do I think it'll be the next Expedition 33? It's a good question. It very well could be. Or how about this? It could be the next Black Myth Wukong. The game that on the surface looks amazing, it seems promising, but then when it releases, you find out it's boring and underwhelming. It could be that too. You just don't know. But I already had it. I actually checked. I already had it on my game release schedule as something to check out in March, so I'm definitely still interested. And, I'm looking forward to give it a look when it finally comes out to see if it's worth our time or not. I guess we're going to find out together. Oh, there's an update for Arc Raiders. Let me click on that now and get that going. Okay.
Hi, thanks for the 220, honey. I appreciate you. So is this him trying to skinwalk as Asmund now? What do you mean? Explain.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, really? Valor's Black Desert Online is not a good MMO. If that is the case, then how is it still going? Because you'd think if it was an MMO and it sucked, it wouldn't still be going.
That's not true. You suck. You're still going. That's not entirely true.
Oh, no. All right. Hold on one second. My eyes are burning. All right, guys. What I'd like to do now, for essentially the tail end of the show, because I've covered all of the topics that I would like to cover, I'm going to open it up a Q&A. And,
yes, you wage quit Wukong.
I would love to hear your thoughts, questions, anything going on this morning. Let me know. Throw it my way. Let's see what you guys want to chat about today. Machete Yeti says, no, that's not true. It's one of the better MMOs. So we already have a disagreement in my chat. Can I trade Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord? No. No one's asking for it besides like one person, so no. If there was actually a group of people who were interested and kept sticking with it, but it seems like it's one person who just keeps asking me about it. Joe Hendry Believer has done 500 kicks and says, do you believe in Joe Hendry? If no, why not? Why? Joe Hendry's a pro wrestler in TNA. The only time I ever saw him wrestle was when he did his WWE Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, and then WrestleMania matches. That's it. I've never seen him out.
The one thing he knows what it is, it's wrestling. I've never heard of this game. I know this wrestler, though.
That, I don't watch wrestling and I don't follow it, so I just don't know anything about Joe Hendry outside of what I just mentioned. So I can't really speak about him. I don't know anything to answer this question.
Yep, we get a nice queue and bag for an hour and a half while he tries to get some money. What the fuck's he playing today? Oh, yeah, Arc Raiders.
Question. But thank you for 500 kicks. I appreciate that. Again, that was actually from Joe Hendry Believer. I don't even know what there is to believe in. Like, what are we believing? If you believe in Joe Hendry, are you believing that he just exists? Well, yes, he exists. I know he exists. I've seen him in WWE product. So he is real. He's not a figment of anyone's imagination. Outside of that, I don't know what you mean.
All that talking made him sleepy. I'm convinced he's not sleeping very well for the last several days now, and he's been really late. He keeps talking about his eyes burning, and that night stream where he was like a half an hour late, he looked like he just fucking woke up.
Did I ever play PlanetSide? No, I don't even know what that is. Best Batman on screen, Michael Keaton, in my opinion. Do I have a skincare routine? Not really.
You should get one immediately, if not sooner. And you should start with shaving all of that ridiculous shit off your face, is where you should go.
I just wash regularly.
From one 40-some-year-old to another 40-some-year-old, please get some skincare immediately, if not sooner.
And if I see like zits, I try to take care of them with like an acne cream or something, and that's about it.
No, we're worried about them wrinkles and them dry-ass, patchy fucking pieces of skin you got on there, bro. You look like fucking Leatherface. Do something about this. You're looking like a wet fucking paper bag. What are you doing?
Let's see. High Guard, made by the original Apex Legends and Titanfall devs, released near the end of the month. Yeah, but isn't it garbage? Like, I would do a stream of it if you guys wanted me to. Isn't it a free-to-play game? If you guys want me to try High Guard, I'll play it for a stream, but I don't think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be another joke like Code Violet was. Oh, let's see. Gareth did a $4.99 super chat. That's our first super chat of the week. Thank you, Gareth. It's actually pounds. Would you look up a game called...
Make it a habit to shave once a week. There you go. There you go. If he isn't going to shave this ridiculous shit off his face, could he at least dye the patchy parts so that it like at least looks one color? Like parts of it are like crooked, and like if you're not going to shave all the shit off your face, okay, I guess, but could you at least clean it up a little bit? Could you look like you take care of it? Could you make it look nice-ish, you know, like kind of? Could you look like you put more than like 30 seconds of thought into yourself? You know, the hair on your head's already really fucking pathetic.
Liminal Point. It's an upcoming horror game. Okay, give me a sec. That's $6.69. Thank you, Gareth. Yeah. Liminal Point.
Oh, we're going to look up some game that someone told him to check out.
It looked like that kind of aiming system, but it's obviously modernized graphics. I think they're trying to make the girl look like Claire Redfield, but over-sexualized.
He's aging like milk. This is true.
I'm glad I'm listening to the music instead of the game. Seriously. Like, it's hard to read. Is it Crow Country? Is it Resident Evil? It's not a good sign the frame rate dipped there during the action. Ugh, vomiting.
Mommy isn't there to do it for him? Well, he's looking rough.
Whoa, look at the size of that guy. It's huge. I would say it looks all right, but there's definitely like, again, I hate to say it, okay? In the modern day, if a game dev doesn't really have confidence in their game, they just make their protagonist a scantily clad woman now. Because now it's like, oh, see, we're rebelling against wokeness by having that as our protagonist. Do they really need to do that? No. And in fact, if you take a look at games like Silent Hill, I think the reason that the games like are scarier is because the protagonists aren't like that. Like, look at Silent Hill 3. Very scary game, and the protagonist is like a normal girl who's mentally, like, messed up. That's scarier than, oh, look at this girl with her boobs hanging out, right? And I just played Code Violet. Like, that was the selling point of the game. The game's a piece of garbage. So, I like the idea of the game. If it plays like Crow Country or, you know, again, Silent Hill, it probably could be good. But the fact...
Wow. That was, like, a lot to take in right there.
they had to go with that over-sexualization is kind of disheartening. I don't know. What does it say? It just says this year. I'll add it to my wish list. It doesn't actually have a date or anything. There's nothing we can really do about that yet. Okay.
Scantily clad? What are you talking about?
It just says this year. I'll add it to my...
Okay, yes. It is a shot of the back of her. But you can see that, like,
my wish list doesn't actually have a date.
Not what I meant to do at all. She has on like a full jacket with a hood. It looks like she's got a hood. Okay, she's got a skirt on, you can tell, but she has on a long sleeve jacket. Like, what are you talking about?
Or anything. There's nothing we can really do about that yet. Okay. Let's see here. So, That Kid Pulley did a $5 super chat. Thank you to That Kid Pulley. And they said the following. I'm saying I think Arc Raiders instead of Black Ops 7, maybe. Black Ops 7 is certified garbage, and we'd Razords is hot right now, and maybe do trios. if you're saying don't play Black Ops 7 and play Arc Raiders, I'm not playing Black Ops 7 right now. Like, if you take a look at the schedule, I don't even have it in the schedule for this week. Which is disappointing to me, because number one, I had fun trying to unlock the Fallout stuff. Number two, I'm doing better in the game with my new setup and all my equipment. I'm actually playing better. And that's what I mean. Like, when I did it on Thursday night, and here I am saying, hey, let's go. Let's new Fallout collab event.
It doesn't make any
let's do
sense.
Vault Town, and let's try out all this new weapons and stuff. And I did well, and then basically the stream did poorly. I'm like, well, that sucks. That's very disheartening. That's very disappointing. So I'm going to give you guys what you want. Right now, it doesn't seem like it's Black Ops 7. Despite the fact I want to play it, it doesn't seem like people want to watch and engage and support it. So I'm not...
It's because she's robust. Oh, I see. Curves. Got
bothering
it.
with that. Okay? Okay. Shox has done a $10 super chat. Thank you, Shox.
It's because she's more attractive than his wife. Well, I mean, by that, if he can only play games where the fucking main character is, uglier than her, I mean, then we're fucking stuck playing Pac-Man at this point.
What the heck?
Big old super serious face.
Seem pretty familiar to me.
Is this what we're doing? Why are we just looking up all these other games?
Isn't it like a sim style game where you build your own town and you simulate the town, you control armies and stuff like that? I don't know, like, to me, I think my audience is way more into action, so I don't know if a game like this would ever work. It's why I've, stayed and strayed away from games like Civ and stuff like that. Oh, that's right, now I'm remembering. In this one, there's modern characters too, that's right. Now I remember. I totally remember, we did watch this trailer already. Yeah. That for some reason there's modern stuff crossed with medieval stuff.
Yes, he made fun of the Fable chick and called her really fucking ugly.
So weird. Guys just stand there with a grenade launcher. What the hell? So it starts off as all medieval, and then it turns into a game with guns, and you shoot the troops. Are you the only one with guns? So wait a minute. Essentially, is this the plot line of like a knight or a kid in King Arthur's court? You ever see that or ever read that? Or what about what was the other one? Well, there was the book that Michael Crichton wrote about people going back in time. I forgot what it was called. Timeline? Yeah, the movie, or the book and movie Timeline. Yeah, that was the same thing. And then, of course, the movie Army of Darkness, which stars Bruce Campbell going back in time to medieval times and fighting an army of demons, but with guns. Like, he has a shotgun and everything and a chainsaw. So, by the way, interestingly enough, look, Kingmaker's coming in 2024. Well, that didn't happen, right?
I know, I was excited for that game, too.
Seems like it could be an interesting game.
That looks kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. I was really excited when I saw that. And then I just never heard nothing about it again.
But it's already been delayed. Yeah, look, delay. They're trying to say it was...
Obviously, it's been delayed. We don't need to read about
Reading
it.
that one paragraph, this is not a good sign for the game. If they're endlessly delaying the game to get it to run good on mid-range PCs, but the game is dog shit, nobody's going to care that it runs on a mid-range PC. That right there makes me worried, reading that paragraph. Like, yikes. The game itself, the premise seems interesting, but I don't know. If it's going through this level of, game delays, development delays, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. But there's no information, right? They just keep delaying it, and now there's no update, so now no one has any idea when that's even coming out, apparently. Huh.
His music needs to go. It's giving off 80s porn vibes.
That kid fully did another $5 super chat. I'm not saying Black Ops 7 streams are bad, just the viewership on ARC streams is up across all platforms. Did you ever play Battlefield 6? We did. It doesn't work.
Yeah, and he sucked ass and he fucking wage quit it because he got butt hurt in his feelings.
Here's the thing. You can play Battlefield 6 solo. It sucks. You can't really succeed playing it solo and not interacting with the team. You really need to have a squad that's established and voice communicating and assisting and working together in tandem. And when you do that, guess what happens? You can't interact with your stream at all. It's just you and your team surviving.
You can interact. You can choose to like get better at what you do, but you still insist on having the two screens that you're working off of too far apart from each other. I can look at you and see my chat. I don't even have to turn my head. Why would I want to have to do that?
And when that happens,
I can work off both of my screens. And they're not even like super fucking close together or anything like that, but
there's a disconnect. And the few times I bought it, I played it like 3 streams. Every single time I played
big ups, Lucky Gremlin. How you doing, honey?
the stream chat was angry with me because they were saying, dude, you're not really focusing on us or talking to us. You're just kind of focused on the game. And I was like, yeah, you're right. The game doesn't work for my style of content. There are people who do.
Do you have a style? What is your style? Like grandpa, like we have to start getting like, certain kinds of like prescriptions for shoes, like
team-based FPS games very successfully. That's not the viewer base I have. You see? So it is what it is. I tried playing it. I bought it. I tried playing it. It just didn't work. So I stopped playing it. There you go.
Hello, sir? Are you okay?
Am I going to play Poppy's Playtime Chapter 5 when it comes out next month? Well, considering I didn't play any of the other chapters yet, no.
Gouty style. Big ups movie sign.
if ever there's a desire for me to go back to it, which I did play it for Halloween, and I liked the first chapter, and I think I bought the others, right? I certainly wouldn't be opposed to going back and getting it and playing it and, doing it, but there really hasn't been much demand for it recently. Shocks did a $5 super chat says, I didn't know much about Kingmakers, it just looks funny. No, it looks interesting. I mean, again, where you're fighting all medieval people with guns and stuff, right? And you're kind of a one-man army kind of a deal. Let's be honest, there's a lot of games where you're a one-man army and it doesn't make sense, right? Why is, what's his name from Gears of War, right? Why is the main character such a god-crushing force? Why is he able to go through and be a one-man army? Why is the Doom Marine, right? The Space Marine, or the Doom Slayer, whatever the hell you want to call him in the modern day. Why is he such a badass?
Wow.
There's no really an explanation, they just are.
Maybe you need a wrist rest. Is that what that will fix all my problems? I actually have wrist rests. He has the same ones. They're kitty cats, and they are adorable.
In this case, dude, you're a modern
Because I don't have the apparent sweaty wrist problems that he has.
technology guy with guns and grenade launchers, and you go back in time to medieval times. Of course, there's a reason why you're a badass. You have the technology they don't have, right? For me, the premise would be ammo. Like, if you go back in time with modern guns, you're going to run out of ammo quick. In which case, it doesn't matter that you have the modern guns because you're out of ammo. Now you're just a normal guy again.
Please stop sucking the fun out of, like, everything.
If it was like, oh, laser guns.
This is the person who you never want to go anywhere with, because no matter where you go and what you do, they will suck the fun out of everything. You say, like, let's go, eat lunch or eat dinner or watch a movie. And then you go to dinner and you sit down and you order something and they tell you how many fucking calories are in it. And it's like, yeah, dickhead, I know. That's why I ordered it. And then you go and you sit down and he complains about all the fucking previews and just has something just shitty and negative and awful to say. Well, I mean, if you're just there by yourself, you're going to run out of ammo, aren't you? Ha, 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 ha. Like, this is why nobody fucking likes you, dude, because you're that guy.
Right? And we're powered by a solar-powered power cell, and it recharges itself or something.
But have I put $400 into wrist rests? No. No.
Then I'd be like, maybe the premise makes a little bit more sense, because how on earth are you going to make modern grenade launcher ammo once you've used the few that you brought with you back in time? You're not going to, But anyway, I agree. The game looks interesting. I wish that it wasn't delayed, and I wish that it had a better outlook than,
Would you buy 10 wrist supports to find the ones that I like? Absolutely not.
a bunch of engineers, and we're just trying to make the game run well. Well, that's not what people want.
I agree, Gio. He is just the fucking black hole. Like, everywhere you go, whatever you do, he doesn't like something or something's wrong or...
Wow. I wonder if anyone actually contacted them after they wrote that statement about the delay and was like, you do realize if the game doesn't play in a fun way, no one cares how it looks. Like, that's actually one of the worst signs I think I've ever seen about game development is that, oh, we just care about the looks. We're engineers. Oh, boy. That's not good at all. What is the lights theme today? Basically, it's just kind of rainbow theme. The sides are stacking rainbow theme, and then behind me is just kind of a rainbow gradient. Just going crazy. I haven't done one like this in a very long time, so I said I'll just do something wacky and very colorful today just for fun.
Like you need to get all the kids' attention to open their Velcro wallets for you?
Cabal says with the music, you have a rave vibe today. There you go. We're raving on the podcast today.
We are not. No, we're not. That's a thing you made up. That didn't happen.
Excellent. I forgot my glow sticks. A Moody Cow says, you prefer the setting of GTA or Red Dead more? So I guess the question is, do I prefer modern day sandbox or Western sandbox more? Man. See, if I think about the scope of the games and what I've done with them, Grand Theft Auto are great games to play at face value, right? Just the base game, and enjoy the mission structure, the side content, all of that. It's a ton going on. In Red Dead, I enjoyed playing the base games of each game, and then the extra content that I did that really shined was when I went into the open world with a group of friends and we just explored, and something just malfunctioned, I think. Network error, unknown content. Great. Network error, unknown content. If you say
what in the holy hell was that?
so, Roland. Anyway, music's still playing, so I don't care. So basically, it was a series. I actually called it Suicide Kings, where what we tried to do is creatively kill each other off in crazy ways, like put 4 people into a stagecoach, have someone control the stagecoach, and then just write it off of a waterfall, and have everyone fall and die and have different camera perspectives and stuff as this happened. And the series is very popular. It actually did very well. I think I did 3 episodes of it. It went really well. It was a big collaborative effort between me and some other gamers.
It did really well. I did 3 episodes of it. Big ups.
I really liked it. So the thing is, different settings, you can do different things. I feel like the Grand Theft Auto games are more confining with what you can do with them. Like, for example, I tried to do Suicide Kings in Grand Theft Auto 5, and it doesn't work. Like, at all. You can't do it. The game just stops you from doing the crazy, zany, fun stuff that you would think that you should be able to do in a game like that. I think as the games became more modern, they put more controls and safeties in place, so now you just can't kind of let loose and be silly in the game like you might want to. And honestly, I don't think that's a very good thing. I wish that they had continued to let you be kind of silly and uncontrolled. I think that works for a game like GTA. But, like, overall, like, for me, Red Dead 1, I loved, and then I loved playing the open world after the fact of beating the campaign. Red Dead 2, I loved the story, but I never went back to the game at all. Like, the online play wasn't very good. I never went back to the world. I don't know. With GTA, I feel like it's better for multiple playthroughs for whatever reason. I don't know if it has to do with the time period, though. Like, I don't know if it has to do with modern day versus Western. I feel like they could both be done very well, and Rockstar has done them both very well. That's what makes it such a hard question to answer, actually. Spedgy with a $6.99 Canadian super chat. Thank you, Spedgy. Let's take a look here. Oops. I misclicked. Let's see. That is $5.02, so thank you to Spedgy for that.
We were currency converting. I wondered what was taking so long.
All right, Spedgy says the following. I just got the Platinum Trophy in Tainted Grail. The game gets better each act. You should finish it. I can't because no one watched it. Again, you know, it's a little different for me and you. I say a little different. It's actually dramatically different. You know, just because I play a game and enjoy it doesn't mean it translates well into a playthrough for a public audience. In the case of Tainted Grail, I tried 3 separate streams, okay? Outside of the first one, which was initial interest because it was a game that was a mystery game and I hadn't really announced what it was going to be yet. The next 2 streams did not do well at all. The attendance dwindled, the engagement and support both dipped dramatically, and people complained the game was boring and too much of an Elder Scrolls ripoff, but wasn't as good as Elder Scrolls and stuff like that. So, I mean, and I expressed myself as well as I could. I like the game. That's a game that I absolutely would.
Oh my God. Did he still answer which one he liked better? Fuck, I've half forgotten the question now. Angry Monkey, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. What is he not blathering about now? We're just into some Q and bag because the money ain't going so well for him this morning. So he should be wrapping up here in about 10-15 minutes in theory.
Play. Anything else, guys? Please tag me in either chat here.
Oh boy.
Let's see what else you guys have to chat about today before we
Did I convert the super chat? I did not, and I won't be either. I just say thank you and then give it a little heart if I remember, and then I keep moving.
Get ready for some Arc Raiders action here today.
That's all that needs to be done. You say thank you, you read it. If I'm not too retarded, I give it a little heart, and then we keep it moving.
What's on your minds? And by the way, thank you for the early engagement and support. I appreciate it. This part of the show is one of my favorite parts because we get to chat about whatever. You know, I'm learning about new games and stuff. It's pretty fun part.
This is the part where we get to chat about games, huh? And then you're just
Ray's asked, would I do a playthrough
dead silent. Did he ever answer the question?
of Fallout 3 or New Vegas Remastered? Supposedly there's some shadow drops in plans. If either came out, yeah, I would. First of all, I haven't played those Fallouts in a long time. The last Fallout I played was 4, and that was 2 years ago. I haven't played New Vegas or Fallout 3 in a while. I think the last one I played was New Vegas, if I remember correctly. I haven't played Fallout 3 in a very long time now. If they remastered it, I mean, that'd be amazing. If they remastered it and it played a lot better and had better graphics and all the DLCs you could play and everything, yeah, that would be sweet. Absolutely, I would play it again. I think people would like that.
No, he didn't even answer the question. Jesus Christ.
The modern Fallout show being popular and everything, I think it would do decently.
I don't know how you can be so bad at just simple conversations, but then he says shit to people like tag me and ask me things. And then he gets asked a question and he won't answer it. Like, what the fuck are we even doing at this point?
Am I excited for?
Or then he'll say something like, "Will you ask fucking stupid questions or retarded questions?" Or somebody will say something and he'll be like, "I talked about that 20 minutes ago, you stupid fucking moron." Like, why are we doing this then? This is so stupid.
Alex in Street Fighter 6? No. Alex, I did not like Alex in Street Fighter 3, even though I played him a little bit. I didn't really like him. I never played him in Street Fighter 5, or if I did, it was like one match. I just don't care about Alex at all. Like, I actually don't give a shit about the character.
Wow, that just seems really rude. Does he ever finish a game? He does, if they're easy enough. And, of course, profitable enough.
Okay.
He would make a good politician. He would. Except he's a little too slow on the draw. He lies a lot, to be sure, but sometimes he's just too fucking slow on the draw.
Happy birthday, guitar player! Hopefully you have some extra excellent stuff planned for your birthday today, right? Hopefully.
Like giving me some money. Come on, you fucking dent. Guitar player's usually good for a few bucks. Come on, please, retard. I want to watch you give this asshole money on your birthday. Please, I want to see this.
You're going to do some fun stuff. Glad to hear it. Bindo East, what a name. Says, would you try a modded version of Fallout 3 with visual buffs and environmental changes? Is like a remaster anyway? I would. Yes, I would. Absolutely, I would do that. And again, if I was to do it, that would be the one to do it because more recently I played 4 and New Vegas before that. So I think that 3 would be the one to do it. Yeah, I would do that. I don't know how. Like, I don't know if you have to get a special version and tweak it, if the mods are easy to do on Fallout or whatever. I have no idea, but I would absolutely do it. That's right. I played Fallout 4 2 years ago. It was
Someone in his kick chat, their name is Delulu, is not the Salulu. I don't know. That just made me happy.
not last year. That was 2 years ago. Someone says it was a year ago. That's
I don't know why it did, but it did.
wrong. It came out at the same time as Fallout Season 1. That was 2024. So if there is a remake coming out
No, please, no more modded
of
stuff.
Fallout 3, yeah, I'd be all over it. As long as you guys want to see it, I am down for that. 100%. That would be fun. If it had tweaked visuals and better gameplay mechanics and stuff improved, it really was a remaster rather than just a re-release, that'd be really awesome.
Are we... Okay, we're just going to be quiet and sit in silence
Yes, I
some
already
more.
talked about seeing the conclusion of Stranger Things and my thoughts about it. Yes, that's already happened.
Please, don't feel the need to go into detail
Do I
about
like
it.
Fallout 3 or New Vegas better? No, I don't. I don't like either better. They're both unique games. Obviously, Fallout 3 was the predecessor. New Vegas was their,
I've never known somebody who can't pick a favorite about anything, ever.
basic follow-up. Another studio, that was Obsidian taking
DSP makes JP from Grandma's Boy look like a normal functioning adult. That is a bold statement.
the assets from Fallout 3 and making their own game. I think both games have
But I can see it.
great writing, have good gameplay elements. They're a little different between the two, but I think they're both outstanding games. I don't think that one is much better than the other.
Can't wait for him to have a tech stream because he struggles with following instructions. The shit with the mods, I can't handle any of that.
Exactly. Eddie says, if we play Fallout with mods, Bethesda will then shadow drop the remaster. Yes, that's happened to me several times over the years, where it's like, well, I was just waiting to play this game. I guess we'll do a playthrough now of it because, I've been waiting and nothing's happening with it. And I'll play it, and then within a year, a new version comes out that's better. And like, oh, like that, what was it, Resident Evil 4? I played Resident Evil 4 again, and then Resident Evil 4 Remake came out of nowhere. And a few other things happened like that over the
4 did not come out out of nowhere.
years, too. So,
That's not a thing that
Oblivion,
happened.
that literally just happened with Oblivion. Or what was it, 3 years ago? I played Oblivion, full playthrough with all the DLCs. And
Just because you don't know when these games come out, that doesn't mean that they just show up out of nowhere.
all of a sudden, oh, Oblivion Remastered. Anything about Friday you want to chat about? Do you
Is he looking at that King's Tax $47?
guys like Friday, and do you want more Street Fighter? Did you watch the Street Fighter 6 stuff? The views are okay.
I watch you get your ass beat, you big old loser.
The views are not terrible, but the views certainly are not amazing either. And for the fact that I was away from the game for a year, you hope that people who like fighting games are going to check it out eventually.
Well, when you shit on a game so bad, you're like, that game's so fucking terrible. You like double and triple down on like you were never going to play that shit again. And then you play that shit again. You're lucky you got half as much as you did get.
Actually, I feel like, honestly, the views got a boost because people were checking out Code Violet and wanted to see what else I was doing that day. But even then, I mean, if that's the case, and the next time I play Street Fighter, the views are going to be lower than that, it's like, oh, man. You liked it? Street Fighter 6 was fun? I was shocked, honestly. I mean, not that I had a winning record or anything, but the game kept matching me against endless
Said who? Street Fighter 6 was a lot of fun. What the hell is your name? Brian? Well, Brian, go get yourself tested because you might be fucking retarded.
Masters, High Masters, and Grand Masters, and I haven't played the game in a year. Again, this is what I explained to you guys is that
Resident Evil 9 came out of nowhere. Right, we haven't known about the late February release date. Nah, totally not. We have not known that it's dropping on February 27th, and you can probably get it early. We've had no idea about this for months now.
Street Fighter 6 at this point is a tryhards only game.
On February 23rd, he'll learn about the game, and it'll be the first time he's ever heard about the game.
Meaning, if you're a casual player who just wants to jump in and play it, you can't because the matchmaking doesn't even work. Like, I was playing casual play, which means I should have been playing anyone of any skill level as long as their connection to me was good. And instead, it gave me constant master, high master, grand master players. What the hell? I haven't played for a year. How do I warm up if I go for a casual match and you give me a grand master? It literally doesn't even make sense. It's a messed up system. So it's kind of, it's tough because I was hoping to have like a more easy day, but instead here I am with the sweats. But I'm happy that I did as well as I did. Like, at least I didn't like get trounced every single round. There were actually won some matches. I beat that Grandmaster Akuma fair and square. He sucked. Like, literally, he's a Grandmaster and he's a terrible player. Like, damn, this guy got fucking body. So,
Yeah, but you have a lot of them at Master, and you get shit on. So, like, you know.
it was at least cool to come back and remember a lot of the fundamentals. Ugh, now it's about, like, I didn't even know. There were all these changes. For example, after I played.
I definitely think you should keep Street Fighter 6 in the rotation. It was fun. Well, Millie Simp, not only are you a simp, but you're also super fucking retarded. Thanks for playing our game.
Right? Someone emailed me. And
I mean, these are probably people that are just fucking telling him to keep playing it because he gets shit on, so.
they were like, so FYI, there's all these changes you're not even aware of. Did you know that perfect parrying is different?
They did remakes of Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. Nobody could have foreseen that 4 was coming, right?
I was like, no. So the perfect parry now in Street Fighter 6, you can't just tap the buttons to parry. You actually have to hold the correct direction to block and parry at the same time, which is not what it used to be. It used to be just you could be in neutral and just perfect parry, and it would do it. Now you have to be holding, like let's say someone's jumping at you and you're gonna perfect parry, you have to do a high block and perfect parry. If someone's sweeping you, you have to block down, back, and then do perfect parry. You can't just do the buttons in.
Nope. 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 Not listening to this garbage.
And things have actually gotten worse for him in the last couple of months, dramatically.
He is going to talk like he's had a stroke now because I have officially used all of our skip juice.
And because of that, now he's just not like together to be able to handle an interview. So I think that's what's going on. If you want my opinion, I mean, I could be wrong. That's just speculation. But I mean, the guy has publicly admitted he's gone off his meds. He's eating way more. He's.
Oh, is he talking shit about wings? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
So.
Oh, okay. Somebody said what happened with the wings interview. So this will be good. He's going to shit on wings here. We'll listen to this. This might be interesting. I'm thinking for the 5, honey. So he wants the glory of beating a grandmaster, but also has to talk shit about his opponents, saying they sucked. Okay, cool story. Well, not only is he one of the biggest sore losers I've ever known, he's one of the worst sore winners I've ever known, too.
It's obviously the guy has issues.
Oh, okay, here we go. Remember, he does not deal with drama. He doesn't want any part of it. He wants to do fun, chill, positive gameplay that doesn't hurt anybody. Remember that? It doesn't hurt anybody.
Quite frankly.
The question was what happened with the wings interview. The correct response is he just decided that he didn't want to come on the show anymore. So if he wants to come on the show, he can reach out and we can do the show. That's the correct answer to that question. Let's see what we get.
I think that what happened is in the first interview, things were different and things have actually gotten worse for him in the last couple of months, dramatically. And because of that, now he's just...
You don't know this. You don't know that things have gotten worse for him. You have no idea. That is wild speculation.
Not like together to be able to handle an interview. So I think that's what's going on.
So he's not all there mentally? So he can't handle listening to you talk at him?
If you want my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong. That's just speculation. But, I mean, the
So
guy...
you're speculating that he's severely mentally ill?
The guy has publicly admitted he's gone off his meds. He's eating way more. He's not sleeping properly. He's not spending time with his family. He's...
Remind you of anybody?
Literally just sitting around streaming Battlefield all day, every day.
Remind you of anybody?
And it's like, I don't know what else I could do about that guy. You know, I've tried to...
No one asked you to do anything about him.
To reach out to him and be nice to him. He won't respond behind the scenes. He won't talk publicly. There's no way he could possibly be on my show then. Okay, so it's not going to happen. I don't know what else to say.
Remember, fun, positive, chill gameplay. Where he doesn't hurt anyone's feelings and doesn't tear anybody down. But needs to let everybody know publicly, like it's any of his business, that Wings has maybe gone off of his medication. Hello, sir? Are you dead? What happened? You all right?
Yeah, this is actually our first tip of the day.
Okay. He stalked Wings to try to get another interview. Right, I can't imagine why Wings doesn't want anything to do with him.
And they said, I feel like Lily isn't actually the worst character in the game anymore. It's probably Marisa. Lily has had a few okay buffs, so I'm not aware because I'm not following the buffs. A lot of pros are saying...
Wow, 18-year pro. Good job. Not follow... Isn't Street Fighter like your thing? Isn't it like your favorite game, but you have no idea if the characters have gotten, you know...
Her down heavy carries her kit. That's true. Her down heavy is her best move. Even though it doesn't have her best priority, if it hits, she has all these combo paths, you know. You just drive rush, you could do a few different things, mix-ups and things, all based on down heavy. If it got nerfed, they could buff every other aspect of her. I don't understand what that means. You think if they nerf her down heavy, they would buff everything else?
The Cheesy Bear gave $5. You tried to derail. Nice. You tried to derail Wings' entire stream, wanted him to stop playing the game and talk to you, and then ban evaded. How is he the one with issues?
No, they wouldn't. They would just nerf her down heavy. I know how Capcom works.
No, I don't think you do, and I don't really care either.
$5 super chat. He's an idiot. Very nice.
He's an idiot for all this truth that he's telling. You did derail the stream, or you tried to until you got fucking banned or timed out or whatever the fuck. You did want him to stop playing the game and talk to you. Porky Pig, I went some kind of fucking retard, that's for sure. Listen, I can de-whale whenever I want. It's my stream, don't get banned. Oh, that just came out. Blech, that was rough. We're moving on. I never did it. I never did it. Come on, bro. Fucking life check. Are you good, man?
Oh, my nose itch.
Can your like nose itch and you talk at the same time, or are you too fucking stupid? Are those two brain cells in there just working overtime, my guy? What are we doing?
Oh, no, I'm not mad this guy sent me $5. Just keep sending me money. I'm not going to read his message, though.
That's all right. I read it for you, and it's all absolutely true. So if you really desperately need that $5, I mean, good for you. So, Julia, thanks for being a member for 7 months. I appreciate you. DSP is such a hypocrite. If someone who to make this level of speculation on the guy DSP would lose it. Oh my gosh. You're never allowed. Only he is allowed to speculate. Only Phil is allowed to do that. And everything he speculates about is true. And if you don't like it, you're banned.
There's no point in giving him the time of day. Just his message is factually wrong. So there's
How is his message factually wrong?
There's no point in even reading the message. I just ignore it and accept the $5 and just keep moving on my merry way. Do I like cashews? I love.
Whatever he doesn't like just didn't happen. No, that doesn't make me look good. That just didn't happen.
Cashews are one of my favorite nuts. They're delicious because they're very sweet and high in protein and tasty.
His last 2 brain cells are swimming in gin, and they're brother and sister and won't stop fucking.
Very tasty nut. To be honest, I'm shocked. Why? I like peanuts. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, is this where we've devolved to, sir? Sir, this is a
What
Wendy's.
the hell is a
What are we
legume?
doing?
All right, hold on. I want to figure out what this is. What is that? Any plant in the pea family or the pod, seed, or fruit from such a plant, including familiar fruit foods like beans, lentils, peas, and chickpeas, as well as soybeans and peanuts. Peanuts are also legumes. So a peanut is not a nut either, according to this. Yeah.
Is this where we are? And why does this music sound like a fucking episode of Unsolved Mysteries?
A peanut.
Come on. Oh, wow. This is really what we're doing. Big ups, Trey J. How you doing, honey?
A nut, or is it a legume? A peanut is botanically a legume, not a nut. It's an edible seed that grows in a pot. Dude, peanuts are not nuts. Did you know that? No.
Is the next segment like how to tie people's shoes?
No, my world is coming crashing down before me right here on the stream. No. No.
Oh, wow. I mean, I'll grab it because, like, it's hella dented, but... Ooh.
Oh.
No. I got to agree. What are we doing? Oh, wow.
Cheesy Bear, thanks for another $5. No, you cannot charge all of it back. You could try, and just so you know, anything that gets charged back on YouTube, the streamer keeps anyway. Did you know that? Yeah, any contribution that you give on YouTube.
Then why were you so worried all the time about it? You were always so worried. Like, oh, you guys, I might lose this fucking chargeback thing, so give me some money in case I lose.
YouTuber always keeps. So even if you just publicly said you were going to try to charge something back.
Mega clown mode couldn't be more accurate. It just literally couldn't.
And even if you attempted it, I still keep the money anyway. So thanks.
I mean, if you are like really that thirsty for $10, then like you have a bigger problem than he does. Like you're arguing with this man about $10. Can we just like take stock in that? Like you're getting super butthurt and in your feelings about $10. Like, do you need $10? I'll send you $10. Will that make you okay?
I don't know what else to say. The people are just so incredibly dumb, and they just keep doing it. I mean, how dumb can you be? Bookworm, we already talked game.
Says the man who's actively panicking right now at the idea of a chargeback. Right, exactly. Like he flips out all the time.
You missed the whole first segment. We had.
Oh God, please don't give us a recap. I do not need it. Aren't you supposed to be playing a game? Isn't it our creators?
News stories about games and everything. We were good. Just because there's something at the end of the show that's a little different doesn't mean we didn't talk games. So cashews, peanuts, anything
He's broke.
that's grown in like a pod style is not considered a natural nut.
Oh my God, retard alert. Retard alert.
It's a seed. But what about a walnut? A walnut has a shell.
Oh my God, in heaven above.
Has a fleshy exterior and contains seeds embedded in its flesh, even though we
Is the next segment how to tie our shoes and color in the lines?
commonly think of berries as small and sweet, while common berries like strawberries are actually aggregate fruits.
Oh Lord.
All right, how about this? I don't care. It's all delicious. I
Thank God.
don't care
Please
what it
move
is,
on.
right? Who cares? If it tastes good, it doesn't matter what it's categorized as, and all those things are delicious. And some of them are even nutritious, on top of being delicious.
Oh boy. You're really making it hard to shake this not a children's entertainer thing right now.
All right. Well, thank you guys for the entertaining content this morning, or this afternoon now. This has
Thank you for no entertainment whatsoever for the past 2 fucking hours.
been a fun
Seriously, thank God, like, my fucking chat is here. This has been rough.
Q&A session, honestly. It's been interesting. Do I prefer chunky or normal peanut butter? I've almost always...
Guitar player gave this fucking idiot money on his birthday. This retard handed over money on his own birthday.
My entire life had normal creamy or smooth peanut butter. When I was growing up, that's what my parents would buy. So naturally, that's just what I thought peanut butter was. Now, as I got older, I started eating other things that had like a crunchy candy bar or a dessert that had the crunchy nuts in it. And I quite like the crunch and texture of biting into and chewing a nut in the butter.
Okay.
So
Please, 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 please.
Summer Game Fest
Fucking save me, spare me.
happens. Okay? That's always early June, right?
What's early
So a bunch
June?
of games get announced or whatever.
Oh,
Then the
okay.
summer begins. And then it feels like the longest,
Guitar player, that's amazing.
most drawn
Big
out
ups.
slog every year. Summer never wants to end. It's too hot outside. It's hard to get cool. It's a very frustrating time of year. Okay? Not a lot of games come out during the summer for gamers like us, right? It's rare if there's a good one. So it just feels like, man, I just want fall to come. I just want the weather to turn. I just want it to be cooler. I just want to have a better time with games and have that holiday vibe. You know, I want the leaves to turn color and fall off the tree, and I want to think about jack-o'-lanterns and
What the hell are you talking about?
scarecrows and pumpkin spice and Halloween, and then all of a sudden I want laws and all of that. And the next thing you know, it's January. Like, wait, no, it's summer.
Yes, Grandpa, time seems to be moving too quickly for you.
We want summer to end, and we want it to be that holiday time. No, it's January now. Oh. Like, no lie. That's what just happened. Like, October, November, and December passed by so fast for me. Like this. Like,
Yeah, because you're old, Grandpa. We know.
the blink of an eye, it was all done. Remember, we had all the cool horror animations all month with the sound effects. Then we had the cool turkey showing up. Then we had, you know what I mean? Like, it's just pretty crazy. Like, it's over. We're now in the new year. Next thing you know, I'm going to have animations for, you know, for Thanksgiving, or excuse me, for Valentine's Day. We'll have like
Oh, Jesus Christ. Grandpa, you're confusing yourself. Just stop. Just
Cupid
stop.
shooting an arrow and hearts everywhere and stuff like that, right?
You're confused. Just
We'll have
stop.
to see.
Go take your break. You obviously already emotionally and mentally winded yourself. So you're obviously already tapped out. Go get a juice box. Sit down with your blankie for a minute. Take a break. Try to pull yourself back together and come
Kickin'
back.
Natty. Thank you, Kickin' Natty, for a gifted sub on Kick this morning or this afternoon.
Singles Awareness Day.
That's our second sub on Kick today and for the week. So for it to sink in that it's over, just on to the next sales event, on to the next commercial holiday. That's how they operate.
Come on, man.
Thank you, Kick and Natty, who just gifted a second sub on Kick. You are now the top sub gifter, so let's get you on the leaderboard.
Wow, 2 gifteds. Don't work yourself out there, guy. Come on, man. Wrap this shit up. Let's go.
Very nice.
Hello? Sir? Come along, Philipper.
Am I serious about doing Jasper Tries It with treats and toys? Maybe. It's viable. I have the equipment to do it, right? I have the equipment to do it where...
But you don't want to film in your house, though. Where are you going to take Jasper to film him? Because you don't want anyone to see what the inside of your house looks like.
I have a good phone with a good camera. I have the selfie stick / tripod device where I could set it up to show me, but then go to him and follow him around with it. I have the portable microphones, but I'm figuring out how to do it, where to do it, what to do with it. You know, it's a possibility. Like I said, maybe what I could do is set up 3 things: a dry treat, a wet treat, and I don't know, something else, and just put it down in front and then present him and say, okay, Jasper, which are you going to pick? What's the more interesting thing? And see what he goes for. I don't know. What would he go? I honestly don't know. If I were to do a wet cat food, maybe some dry food, and then maybe like a treat, I don't know what he would go for first. I think that would be,
Well, that would be the whole point of doing the video. If you already knew, why would you do it?
be kind of fascinating, right? And I have the means to do it. I just got to have the time to do it.
It's cute. Jasper's cute. Now, slow down. I don't think it would be fascinating. It'd be cute.
But that's for me. I have all the means to do stuff, but now I need the time. That's the challenge.
And where would you get any of this time? Remember that game you were supposed to play 20 minutes ago? But you had to sit here and argue with trolls and talk about your cat? You're right. Where is the time?
Ray Rays did a $2 super chat. He says, this is for treats for Jasper. Thank you, Ray Rays.
Wow. Great job,
Appreciate
Dent.
that.
Hello, sir?
Guitar player, yes. All the gifted memberships this morning were fake. It was all a troll using the VPN.
So write me a check, asshole, and make it out to cash.
Oh, even though you got the gifted membership, you can enjoy all the features of it. I don't get anything out of it. And there's nothing I could do. It's the loophole still exists on YouTube. The truth is, I'm doing so well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really affect me. You know, there was a time when I was kind of down bad and things weren't going well financially for me, and it hurt.
They're still not. You were at $250 on Friday night and begged for more money to make up for your slow streams when you were sitting at $252. You were sitting at $252 and said, can we get some more support for the stream to make up for the slow streams we had earlier in the week? Do not sit here now and all of a sudden tell me that it's fucking unicorns and candy bracelets.
When everyone had a gifted and I wasn't getting anything out of them, but now things are going well and it's not really that big of a deal. So I just whatever, I ban the guy, just move on. I'm not going to talk about it. You know, don't really waste time on it.
Yeah, by all means, don't waste any time.
He eats it out and he eats it. He loves those things. So that's his regular diet. And then every once in a while, we treat him again. We'll give him like a wet can of food. And he loves licking all the gravy and stuff off of it. And then sometimes he'll eat some of the chunks. But I think he only has like 1 or 2 left of the wet food. So we're actually going to go buy some more at the store soon. So thank you. Thank you for the support for Jasper
That means reorder off Amazon again.
Kitty. He appreciates it.
There you go. Set up a little goal for Jasper there.
So far, I have no issues with stick drift on my Switch. No, my Switch 2, excuse me. Let me clarify there. So far, I have absolutely no issues with stick drift on my Switch 2. It seems fine. Maybe
I guess we don't get the games at 1 o'clock anymore.
that will change. See, that's the thing. I haven't bought a Pro controller for it yet or anything. I haven't needed to. You know, every game I'm playing, I just use the regular Joy-Cons on the controller accessory thing, and it works fine. So unless there's a reason for me to have to do that, I'm just probably going to avoid doing it. I guess we'll see. Space Jam fan renewing their Ultra membership. Thank you so much, Space Jam fan, for the Ultra membership. That is actually a big help. We'll get you on the leaderboard here. That's worth, I think that's $15. I think I get 15 out of, like, it's 20 to do it, so I think I get 15 out of the 20.
Fat Cat #1 Snort Burnell. Stop doing cute and beg. Come clean Jasper's litter box. It's been weeks. I know you like scat, but Jesus Christ.
So thank you so much, Space Jam fan, for that support. Appreciate that very much.
It wouldn't be the first time he exploited Jasper. I don't know why he didn't do this years ago. I thought that was the whole shtick behind revealing the cat, was to get money to reveal the cat, which everyone already knew he had. But then I thought Jasper was supposed to be in here all the time.
I did not see the feel disheartened if you tried to get unbanned and I didn't respond. It's probably because I just never saw it. Just being honest. There's been some people who recently have, said something on a stream, like tipped me and said, hey, can I get unbanned? I said, okay, send me your ad address, and they would do it live, and I just unbanned them right away. It's a very rare occurrence unless I really know who you are and you're very egregious on a stream and you pissed me off for some reason. That would be like the only reason why I wouldn't unban someone. And that's a very big rarity. I don't hold grudges. I don't really care.
Yeah, this man does not hold grudges.
About that kind of stuff.
Of anyone that has ever held a grudge, you cannot say that about this man. Right. That is the biggest lie I think he's ever lied, and he's told a couple of fucking doozies.
If someone is going bald and they're in denial, what's your advice?
Just say that, oh, it's just a normal, natural part of getting older.
Nothing. That's their decision to do what they want to do with their own hair. What is your involvement with it? Like, literally, what is your involvement with it? If someone is going bald, they're probably already trying to go through a bad time. They're probably not enjoying it. Why do you have to bring it up and bother them? Can they not deal with it themselves? Or are they not capable of, like, rational thought or, like, a human decision for themselves?
That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable. Woo! Well, what's your advice?
Just being
What's your advice for their bald friend who's clearly in denial about how bald they are?
honest, like, what exactly should you do? If someone's wearing a bad toupee, should you run off and just rip it off their head and say, this toupee is fake? Ah, blah, blah.
Poupée? Nice. This
What are you
poupée
talking
is
about?
fake. Rough, man.
Oh, yeah.
He can't use Jasper. He talked too much shit about Maximilian monetizing his dog. He's stuck now. But this is a supreme hypocrite. So he can actually do both. I don't know that he will. I don't think this guy has any interest in filming inside his home because, frankly, then we'll see how fucking gross it is. But I believe he can both shit on Maximilian and maybe at least talk about monetizing Jasper.
Jay Kuma says,
He totally said poupée instead of toupee. I'm sorry, he did.
CRT TVs are now going up in price. People are doing it because they want to collect physical media. Now's the worst time because stuff's out of production.
What if Phil had a rug? I keep saying he should get wigs.
Physical games collection.
He should shave it off. Just go bald. Don't be upset about it. Don't be ashamed about it. And he should just start wearing on stream a random assortment of wigs. What's wrong with it? Chicks do it. Chicks get like all different kinds of wigs and stuff. Like, who cares?
Had been sitting there since like 2010. Like, I bought all that stuff ages ago and I never touched it. And we're going through it and it's like,
As a person of enhanced calories, I'm curious what your favorite cake is. Mine is 2-layer German chocolate with coconut frosting. As a fellow person of calories, I don't like cake. I have gastrointestinal distress and I can't eat a lot of cake frosting. So I don't really get to enjoy cake all that much. So in my world, it's all about like brownies and stuff like that. Things that you could put icing on them if you wanted to, but it's okay without. But I don't get a lot of cake personally.
Earthworm Jim on Sega CD and a bunch of 32X games. And like the
But also when I could, before my body started attacking itself when I ate cake frosting, I was indeed a very basic bitch. Vanilla cake, vanilla frosting.
classic Mega Mans on NES and stuff like that. We're going through them.
I'm a huge slut for coconut cake. Oh, coconut.
And people are
yes.
like, wow, are you aware that this stuff is worth money? And I'm like, what do you mean? And people were like, yeah, we're looking some of these up online. And some of these are worth a lot of money. Like, I guess that Earthworm Jim game, because I have the whole case and everything, apparently is worth a lot of money, like over $100. And I was like, no, you have to understand, I bought all that shit. Like, early on as a YouTuber, I went to like game conventions and they had like a marketplace. And I would just walk through and buy things that I thought looked good or appealed to me. And then I forgot about them and just put them in storage. I've never touched them or played or did anything with them. They just kind of sat around. And they're like, yeah, so now, a decade has passed, and these things are all worth money. And I was like, seriously? Because I remember back in the day when I was doing the co-op with John Rambo, what we would like to do is on the days when he came over and hung out with me.
Nobody ever come over and like, why? Like,
who promoted?
Are you done? What is going on?
Their Machinima app on the Xbox 360, which was...
Oh, God, we're talking about Machinima. What the hell is happening?
It's very few people. So I have an insanely rare collector's item. I just don't
Oh, yeah, we got some cookies, buttery yellow cake. Oh, yeah, there we go.
know if it would ever be worth anything. I mean, Machinima doesn't exist, so does it have value?
German chocolate, cream cheese. Stop it. All right, I'm already a person of calories. I'm like getting fatter talking about it.
I don't know.
Pie is better than cake. That is not accurate. That is not accurate.
Okay.
Hello, sir?
All right. I think we're good. I think we had a great podcast today, huh?
Yeah, this was really fucking
It was
boring.
a good chill, almost 2 hours. I had a great time. Hope that you all did too. I think we should end the show for today and get set
Now
up
that he sat here and milked it for $100 because he knows he ain't gonna make any money on Arc Raiders.
and get ready for
Is that what this was? Was this just a stall to get to $100?
some awesome Arc Raiders action. How does that sound? Hope it sounds good. This song is pretty wild, whatever it is. Okay. Everyone, thank you so very much for what I feel was a great show. Hope you enjoyed the topics we covered. Thanks for engaging and supporting. So just a reminder that the
Ooh, peanut butter fudge. Ooh.
podcast will return right now this coming Tuesday. Now, that could change during the course of the week, but no show tomorrow to give us some more time to focus on the end game of Expedition 33. But thank you guys. Great return. Let's make this week a big success yet again. Let's keep the momentum going. Thank you all, and I will see you Tuesday for another episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Ugh, oh my God. All right. Well, he is going to go and take his break because he's apparently been just working too gosh darn hard. So that's going to wrap it up for me. I appreciate everybody hanging out. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, but like always, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do. As always, stay toxic, my friends. Big ups, everybody.